everyone, and yeah, happy Saturday. It is Saturday. It is say Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Welcome in. Here we are once again for the Ostoyan Chronicles. Saturday for sure. It is. I just don't even know what day it is anymore. Oh dear me. Well, look at that hype train straight off the bat. 93%. I appreciate it, everyone. Sneeze with the 57 months resub. That's crazy. Durs with his 38. Yeah, boy. Also, Deez, thank you for the gifted sub to Sneeze, and of course Ravon. For some reason, Cacophony shouted you out twice. Favoritism. But yeah, thank you for the support, as always. I'm not going to waffle for too long. I should bring everyone in. Oh, dogs!
Sorry, of course we had to say it.
God damn it. So anyway, I pulled out my 9 and I shot that bitch.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying. It was like this time we were talking about Jeopardy. Last time we was talking about shooting dogs. I can't remember the conversation.
I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
The free D&D
The dog was in
conversations
jeopardy.
Are the best.
Oh.
The dog was in jeopardy. Hi, chat.
Hello, Solution.
Hello.
Oh,
Why can't I
stream.
get your fucking stream to come up?
I don't know. Why can't you?
There we go. All right. I had to fully refresh Twitch because fuck me.
Yeah. I need to very quickly just tick a box.
Which box?
Don't worry
Whose
about it.
box?
My box.
Solution, I gotta tell you, man. You've been wearing your glasses more?
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I like you with glasses.
I don't need them. These are just, like the blue tint. Basically, because your boy's staring at a screen for far too much. They are the sort of the tinted ones to block out blue light.
Yeah, but the question is, are they prescription or
No,
are they like
no,
dollars?
No, they're because I am cool AF. Oh, Vanny, thank you.
Cyberpunk themed ones.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel the hype
want
train
your
over, like,
cyberpunk
wearing
one?
clothes.
I have got some cyberpunk ones somewhere from my youth. Whether or not I can find them is a different story.
Your clubbing glasses.
My clubbing glasses. Yeah.
Oh, hell
I mean,
yeah.
What else have we got? I mean, we've got
Check in the pocket of your leathers, Solution.
Just left in the bondage gear.
There you go. We'll put these ones on. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Oh my god.
Straight out of the Matrix.
Hell yes.
Where I haven't. Why has everyone else got? Oh my god! It's fucking Dr. Eggnog, whatever his name is.
Dr. Eggnog.
Robotnik. God damn it.
From Sonic. It's the guy from Sonic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't grow the tash long enough for that, sadly. Maybe next time. I'll try it.
They were
Can't
That's
amazing.
very cool.
I like those glasses.
Hey, me too. Me too. They're really good.
What's that fucker's name?
Dr. Robotnik.
It's Eggman.
Eggman.
That's it.
Eggman.
Dr. Eggman, not Eggnog. But it's
For
close
fuck's
enough.
sake. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back for those who have been not here for the last few sessions. Let's get into the carnage. Of course, there is carnage to come. As a brief recap, you guys did stuff. You've been places, you've seen things, you've done things, some more heinous than others. But for those who have been away, I believe, in fact for everyone really, there has been a week or so of downtime, a period of rest and recuperation. So all of you have had a long rest, which means all of your hit dice have been restored, all of your HP recovered. Any wounds that you have sustained are, if not fully healed, at least on the mend now. And for the start of this, I'm basically going to jump it on you guys. there's been a little bit of homework for everyone. You know what you've all been doing in this week or so of rest and recuperation. Who wants to pull the trigger and go first in regards to what the characters
I
been up
will.
to? All right. Yeah. There we go.
Well, Chud for the time being, with the downtime, has been doing the odd job around the folly, helping Falco with anything that needs assistance with, refusing to take the money, but in turn getting and accruing hopefully more time to stay at the folly where he likes it. During some of the downtime and not doing any work, he's been going out trying to gather food, rats, anything that can be given to Francis to improve the food and make more food. Decided to go back to coin flow and see if anyone had a big cleaver, even bigger than what he had. Came to the sad realization that he's got the biggest damn one in the town,
In the city.
So
In the world.
Possibly in the world.
So he's thinking of ways to what he can do with his weapon. So he's just been kind of helping out around the folly during his time off.
I like your priorities. Food, improved weaponry.
Yeah. I mean, as I was saying to Chud earlier, you know, he's pretty much got a guillotine blade on a stick. You can't get a cleaver bigger than that. You know, it's pretty much impossible. All right. So you're looking for ways to improve said weapon. All right, we'll have a chat about it and see what we can do with that. Chud, anything else you wish to add, or are you pretty much golden, just as pottering around?
No, he's just putting around, getting, you know, as I said, going hunting, going, if he can, make it down to the woods, get the occasional small animal, rat, bird, whatever, back for food.
All right, we'll see what comes of that later on then. Bart, I believe you piped up. Do you want to go next? What's Bart been up to?
So, Bart has spent you said it's been about a week or two. He's been spending the last amount of time since our last mission learning how to be alive, essentially. So he's got a place to rest his head. He's got a place to come back to. He's got regular food, regular water. So he's been spending his time getting out in the world, but the world, obviously, for him right now is the folly. So he's been doing little expeditions out of the folly, basically like a spiral pattern around the folly, slowly expanding every day, going a little further and further, just being around people. But the entire time, he keeps Frank's dagger clutched, or not Frank, Isaiah's dagger clutched.
Can we get a
with him.
fucking Frank counter now? Everyone gives me shit, you know?
Because it's your character, motherfucker. Anyway, he keeps Isaiah's dagger clutched with him, and he keeps to the shadows. He goes out, but he tries to minimize people observing him. So he'll like flit in between the shadowy door frames, behind a barrel, in and out of alleyways. He doesn't walk the main thoroughfare big and bad. So that's basically what he's been spending the last couple of weeks doing. Occasionally he'll talk to Frank or Isaiah. Maybe we should get a Frank. He'll talk to Isaiah. They've been kind of growing a little close, but Bart refuses to speak about anything from his past. So still not a lot of information is coming out about what has happened to him before. But him and Isaiah are getting a little closer.
All right. The reward for you, you know, having a bit of downtime and doing this is that you've had a class change. Is that right?
That is correct. So initially when Bart was found, he was feral. And since then, he's, you know, kind of got his wits about him a little bit. And you know, with the dagger, he's feeling a little bit more sneaky. So he definitely has had a class change. He went from fighter, I think I had champion.
You did. Yes.
Honestly, it was more of a placeholder. And now he's a rogue thief. And in that vein, if anybody were to come into Bart's room over the last 2 weeks and they're observant, they would notice little bitty trinkets on display around his room. Not in a very apparent place, like not on a windowsill or in the middle of a wall on a shelf, but obviously displayed little bitty trinkets, invaluable, just kind of around the room.
Shrine to Paul beneath his bed.
Yes.
Can we get a pull counter? That wasn't even me. Fuck you guys.
No, he did that intentionally.
Why does
sir.
everyone else call it out of me? But no, hang on. Why does everyone else get to do it? This is a crock of shit.
Hashtag streamer privilege.
Yeah, right.
Oh dear. All right.
I guess I'll go next.
Fire
Slice of rabbit pie and a wank. I guess that's all I am.
Wow, okay.
No, I obviously Isaiah spent a fair bit of time with Bart as well. Maybe in that grain is where Bart and his rogue natures come from, spending a bit too much time being sneaky with the dagger. Isaiah's also on the sly, spending a fair bit of time with Cypher every now and then, saying hello.
Okay.
They're up to something, doing whatever they're doing. Very occasionally, you know, talking to Cypher, catching him off on the side. Other than that, when he's not about, he sits on the dock near one of the closest ports and fishes. He's a little fish. He has a little rod, goes for a fish, see if he catches anything. Some free-eyed oogly monster, throws it to the chef or whatever, you know, like, you know, just taking it easy, waiting for the next job, sticking around with Bart, talking to Cypher and fishing.
So, with that, Isaiah, there is a new little feature available to you.
Oh, cock it, I'm going to catch one of them fucking crocodiles, you know.
No. Due to you spending time with Cypher, you have got a new ability, which is basically the spell Disguise Self.
Oh.
Now, if you have a look in your inventory, there is under your active abilities and features, you have a new reason for that. Do you want me to just come out right on stream and say?
Yeah, sure,
yeah,
I don't
okay.
mind. I'm not.
So basically, your new feature is called the Mockery of Life. You may cast the Disguise spell once per day with this trait, but only to take on the appearance of the person you were when living.
Right.
So you can't do it to change your clothing to turn into somebody else, but if you ever require, you know, to look a little bit more presentable, you can cast the Disguise Self spell, and you will. It won't change you. It's just a disguise, but to any onlooker, you would appear to be, the man you once were.
Than I'm possibly.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Oh, interesting.
And there is some other stuff, but that's for a little later on in the session.
Wait, so if
Right,
that's like his thing now, does that mean he's been like not disguised? Or how does that work?
I would imagine he's been very pale and concealing himself more often than not. Go on, over to you.
Yeah, the idea was that he had no control over, being able to, like, when he got really injured and when he got, like, really fucked up and emotional,
Yeah.
it very much so came out that he was in a much worse condition than he looks. And now he's, like, on average, if you had any form of perception in the sense of, like, if you accidentally brushed past his hand, you'd notice he was, like, stone cold, or his body was fairly pale. It just gets a hell of a lot worse than that when he's injured, and you can see that he was a lot more fucked up, like in last session. So I guess I'm, like, in the middle of the two ways, so I can get better with the Mockery of Life, or worse if I take a lot more damage, I guess, is the way that I've played it, if that makes sense.
Better with Mockery of Life.
Yeah, look better at least. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I look good enough, so I'm like,
You're
I
a
don't need it
handsome
more
man.
sexy. Yeah, exactly. Wait.
All right. So, with that, there has been a few other little bits and pieces that have occurred, Isaiah, but the reward for that will come once we've, got this little bit of downtime squared away, I think is the best way of putting it. Something that you've been after for a while.
Oh yeah.
So apart from helping, yeah. So apart from helping out with bringing in the odd, in fact, roll me a twist of fate.
Oh no. Is that the yin and yang symbol?
It is indeed.
I can't. It says you need to select some cards.
Yeah, we're on the main page. Let's bring us to the folly. We should be able to do it here. There we go.
Right.
There was a moment during your fishing trip where you hooked on to one of the water leapers in the canal. As you began to hoist it up, you quickly realised what it was, and you were like, "Oh no! Oh fuck!" As it tried to climb the side of the canal, nipping at your boots. I'm going to say you lost a boot to it.
Damn.
So you had to spend, a little bit on the way back from the canals towards.
I've
lower
now
streets.
got 2 different boots.
Yeah,
I've got 2 different boots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaguely similar. Like it's all still shitty brown leather in this place, but they're not the same type of shitty brown leather.
One's like a little higher than the other.
Yeah. Yeah. And they've got like a different pattern on it.
You have one
Like, one's a
thigh-high
lighter brown,
boot
one's
and one
darker.
cowboy boot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
One pirate boot and one cowboy boot.
Yeah. Every step, you hear the thud, clink,
Da-dum,
thud,
da-dum,
clink.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm okay with that.
Perfect.
I'm going to see a water leaper with my boot later.
Just on its nose or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my fucking boot.
It's going to be like, what is it? Captain Hook.
Yeah, the water leaper. I'm going to hear the metal clanging of the buckle of my boot.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, it's back. She's here.
All right. Anything further you wish to add there, Isaiah?
Other than obviously you would have spoke to Falco about, that one back guano job, which obviously comes up later, then no, not really.
All right, perfect. So we've got Ginny or Rat Bastard.
He has a name,
It does, but I've really taken to Rat Bastard. It's just catchy.
So you have.
Balan, what have you been up to?
So after the last encounter with the, I would say, kind gentleman in the back alleys of Market Row, Balin had made an acquaintance with Papo. Papa was a goblin, and basically he offered him safe haven and jobs in the sewers. So, in order to get Papo acclimated to that environment, Balin would have been showing him around. There had been an instance of a savager earlier in the episodes where the metal was heard scraping against the stone walls. And Balin would have kind of tracked it to see where its territory or where it would be hunting.
Okay.
And that's where things kind of go sideways. Something else was down in the sewers as well. Balin obviously would have told Papo to run and hide while he tried to fend it off. But things didn't go so well. And once the entity had thought that Balin was kind of not really much of its problem anymore, Papo came out of hiding, kind of saved Balin's life, pulled him back, let him heal up a little bit. And now Balin's kind of off. He's not as healthy as he once was. And let's just say bad things might end up happening because of some complications.
Ah. You fucked up, is what I'm hearing, Balon.
Yes.
All right.
Baylorn fucked up royally.
Excellent. Before I carry on, I'm going to just offer a brief hello to the one and only Bone Caller. Welcome in, buddy, and of course everyone who came in with the I want to say Necromeouncer, but I'm not going to say that. I call him the Cat Caller. But yeah, welcome in, everyone.
Bone Storm!
Now, thank you for the raid, Bone Caller. I appreciate it, my dude. I hope your stream went incredibly well. I hope it went incredibly well.
We love you, Scub.
We do. Much love, my friend. So yeah, for those who have just joined us, we are a team, as such, a group, a gaggle of various individuals who like to play the Dungeons and Dragons, ideally in a more dark, gothic, gritty setting. So there is no saving the villagers, there are no heroes slaying the dragon. We are all in a shithole, basically. Yeah, we're just sort of finding out what some of the previous contracted employees to this tavern have been up to in a little bit of downtime. So with that, Baylon, is there anything else that you would have done, or has this... More spores, damn it. No more spores! Or is that pretty much you sorted?
After the encounter with that one creature, he would have left the sewers for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, that's pretty much it.
So, due to your encounter with this monstrous entity in the sewers of Lower Streets / Piker District, you did sustain a little bit of an unfortunate injury.
Yes.
Where was it? What was it? I'm going to let you have a choice.
He was... Actually, let's just say the injury is in his right shoulder.
All right.
Where he had been stabbed.
Oh, you just had to say right shoulder. As a ranger, your right shoulder is more than likely your drawing arm for your bowstring.
Correct.
Dumb bastard.
For this session, you are at
That
a
was
minus.
planned.
You are at a -1 to all attacks made with your longbow due to this shoulder injury of yours.
Okay.
That's not bad. I thought you were going to impose disadvantage on all of his fucking bow attacks.
No, I'm not that much of a
You're
monster.
a kind and merciful DM.
All right. Pirate Captain Redbeard, welcome to the fold. And of course, Barksy87. Thank you very much for those follows. Welcome in. Last but not least then, Ginny. What have you been up to in the week of downtime?
Well, Ginny probably would have kind of done similar to... Hang on, I swear. To Chud. And also kind of helped around. Me, like, quickly clicking through all the characters. Yes, he kind of would have done similar to Chud, and helped around a bit, like, wherever there was a hand needed. If she was allowed to, she'd help, like, barkeeping as well, mixing drinks, kind of fucking around a bit that way.
Getting wankered.
Sometimes. Reasonably.
All right.
Every night. Now, she was injured, so she was also, like, recovering from that, basically. And she still would very much avoid Azaya and Bart. Like, every time she, like, see them talking somewhere, she'd, like, see them and then, like, turn around, just walk the other way and things like that, you know. Small, probably odd little behaviors. But yeah, just probably stick around to follow you.
All right.
Be happy she
Excellent.
had a home for now.
All right. Perfect. So, with that all said and done, has that jogged anything for anybody else on, any last things they want to bring to my attention before we delve into
Isaiah
what?
and Bart would have been pranking Ginny like, no, I'm kidding.
So, do Isaiah and Bart know why Jenny is avoiding them?
Isaiah does. It's pretty fucking
Bart-
obvious.
Bart doesn't have a clue.
Oh.
I don't have a clue.
Isaiah is pretty. Yeah, Isaiah. Well, after Bart did what Bart did in the name of, no witness.
Yeah.
Slitting the throats of captured prisoners.
Yeah.
No, it weren't. He didn't slit their throats. Did
I
he?
stabbed
Like,
the fuck
stabbed
out
them
of them.
32
Okay, yeah.
times
Yeah.
in the chest or something. Like he brutalized them
Overkilled.
bastards. Yeah. Ever since then, Ginny's been off, and Isaiah
Oh, okay,
knows
that's
it,
fair.
and
Okay.
so he sort of teases with it.
Yeah,
Well, it was
Bart wouldn't know. All
basically-
right, that's good.
Like, you wouldn't know, but basically, right? Like, so she saw that happen, of what Bart was capable of. She knows Bart and Isaiah are best buddies, and then at the
Ah.
end of the last time, she was like, when we did that bat shit shoveling job, she asked like Isaiah some, a question too many, and he straight up threatened her. So she was
I
like,
can't remember, but I do
"Yeah."
remember saying something a little bit touchy, but I can't remember exactly what it was.
I can't remember exactly either, but it was definitely like that I
Yeah.
should just keep to myself, not ask any more questions. And I was like, yeah, I've seen what he's capable of. I've seen what Bart's capable of, and they're like best buddies. So,
This is why I love this dark moral shades of grey bullshit. The party eyes each other with suspicion.
I'm sorry, what part of this has been any shade of grey? It's been fucked from the start. It's morally demonstrous from the very beginning.
It's beautiful. Couldn't ask for anything better.
I mean, Bart didn't see anything wrong with killing those two motherfuckers.
Good. Good boy, Bart.
Barzai.
And he shouldn't, like. It's
He's
not
a
a
good
place
boy.
for cold heart. It's not a place for,
Who's a good boy, Bart?
Isaiah's
Mira-
pretty sure when he went into Bart's room, one of them little trinkets is his, but he's just like not too sure enough to ask.
Also,
That's kind of wholesome.
it do be Garth you just call it like morality level tar. All right. So in that case, I'm going to fast forward a little to the end of, or at least close towards the end of the downtime period. It's here where, during a somewhat late evening, Falco begins to dart around, banging on doors and shouting for everyone to gather in the folly. Others are sent out to grab Balon. Those who were, out of district, perhaps in Pica, or down towards the docks with regards to the warehouse, were also recalled. I would imagine those closest to the folly, so Isaiah, Ginny, Bart, and Chud, you would have seen on your way to the folly that everyone who was a customer has been kicked out. A various number of the folly's guards are escorting punters out, selling whatever dregs of alcohol are at the door to them, just anything they can do to move the customers along and get them out of the folly. This is very much a unusual situation, something that you've never seen before. As you enter the folly, you would see all of the management stood around the small table near the fire, talking in hushed whispers, before Falco steps in, glances around at you all, offers a single nod, and then points towards the tables at the far end. grab yourselves a drink, bit of grub, and we may be here a little bit, so shit serious, eh? Anyway, just do us a favour and post up. Over the span of the next 2 hours, a variety of individuals begin to step into the folly. Some that you may have seen before, others not so much. There's a couple of dwarves, a woman in a porcelain mask, a very large dragonborn who, for those who have been around the folly, would have realised that Skarn, a incredibly large dragonborn, has basically made his home in front of the fire of the folly. On
So
top of
that's
that,
the fucker that we had issues with, though. Oh no, never mind. Sorry.
it's all good. On top of that, from the warehouse, you see a small gnome step in, followed by the incredibly large form of Rags. Under his arm is what appears to be a stack of leather. Eventually, with all participants now gathered around the folly, the talk of a war begins to reverberate around the halls. A group known as the Outcasts, a mage coven down towards the southwest, operating close to the town of Malmstown, has basically been conducting experiments on people, and it's here where the Obsidian Veil originated from. For those of you who watched last Sunday's stream, you know what I'm talking about. For the rest of you, you just seem to blasé over this. It's higher level stuff, things that you're not, either interested in perhaps, or doesn't concern you.
Fair.
You've been called to do a job, and perhaps that's the only reason you're here. As the meeting comes to a close, Falco has a few hushed words with the management team before making his way back to the tables where you were all sat. He sits down opposite you all and, with a somewhat wrinkled brow, begins to stroke his chin before nodding to himself. All right. All right. Shit, that's, looks like we've got a little bit of a situation on our hands, so, we've got two little tasks, and it begins to count and point over towards a number of you. Kestus, Isaiah, Bart, Balon, Ginny, you are moved to the side to be a group. To the opposite side, you see Whiskers, Shax, Rags, this big brute, Avlesh, and and a rather sheepish-looking Lysander. Falco will point to the other group. All right, you lot, fuck off over there. I'll come and have a chat with you in a minute. As for you, and he'll point to the five of you. Right, I've got a job. Big job. Not really a job you can say no to if you value things. But I assure you that payoff's gonna be fucking worth it for you.
Alright, Falco, what's the job?
So, as you overheard, in the coming days, we're going to be making an assault on this compound of the fucking outcasts, robed associates. I don't know. The mage bastards, basically. I'm going to need some people to. It's a little bit of a odd request, but part of it's going to be a snatch and grab, or maybe not so much a snatch and grab, but it's an assassination, perhaps. And then observation. There's a patrol, and Falco will take a scroll of parchment, place it on the desk. and begin to point to it. This is Marmstown. Hey, any of you lot familiar with Marmstown?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure we've been there before.
When we went to go get the wood, we went through there.
Yeah.
Aye. Perfect. So you're already fucking half the way through knowing exactly what we need to do. Great. Good. Once a week, these robed associate bastards send a wagon through town, and they seem to pay off people for anyone who's on death's door or dead. You know, a couple of silver here and there. They get bodies. They wheel them back to their headquarters. In a few days' time, the day we're planning to make a move on their compound, this patrol of theirs is going to be out. That patrol needs to be silenced.
Okay. Well, you did say snatch, grab, / assassinate. So is this a case of we leave no witnesses, or are we wanting people to bring back for interrogation? As Chud's saying this, he's looking towards like Bart and Isaiah. You know,
Bart
knowing
is
their pretense for just outright slaughter and leaving no witnesses.
Isaiah would look fucking proud.
Go on,
He'll
go on,
be
Bart.
like to buy, like, oh yeah, high five.
Go on, Bart.
Bart would have a manic gleam in his eye and be thumbing his dagger.
No, in answer to your question, one way or another, that patrol needs to be silenced, and it needs to make sure that what's to come doesn't get back to the outcasts. If you can capture them, hey, fine, all well and good. I'm sure we can get something out of them. If not, it is fucking paramount that they do not make it back to the compound, knowing that they're about to get assaulted.
Understood.
That can be easily arranged.
Now, information from Valentina has got a few things in with that. You know, then slide the parchment aside and point to a second one, which is a rough sketch of Marmstown. On it, you can see a line drawn following the main road. And Falco begins to tap it. That here, that's the main route the wagon goes through. And there's a position here, and you point to what appears to be like a small cul-de-sac, a small outcropping. There's a courtyard here where they tend to stop, where most of the people will bring their dead to load it onto the wagon. One way in, one way out. Makes it a perfect place to, get this done. Any questions? So far?
Do we know how many of them are there?
How many? Well, last time the patrol was spotted, there was about 4 or 5 of the associates themselves, who we can garner that they are the majors. As for any guards, there are a few gangs in Marmstown who answer to the robed associates, so there is a chance that either, they may have a few guards, or there may be some groups of gangs nearby that will come to their aid. Also, the local populace have been treated relatively well by the outcasts, so whether or not they want to get involved. Which brings me on to point 2. Obviously, we want to try and minimize people seeing and reporting back. So, have a chat with the townsfolk, perhaps, or shoo them away if you need to. Same with the gangs. If you can placate them without it turning into a giant fuck-up, I'd appreciate it. But, again, regardless of what you do, the main thing that I need to stress, nobody flees back south. Anyone leaves and informs the old fucking majors that we're coming, Well, not to say you're the linchpin of this entire fucking operation, but it's starting to seem like, you know, you may be the fucking linchpin of this entire operation, whether it going north or south.
Bart hits Falco with an old gap-toothed smile.
But it's not all bad news. It's not all bad news at all. First things first, and you see next to Falco on the table is the stack of leathers that Rags brought in earlier. He slaps the top of it. Our big-ass fucking friend over there and the old master leatherworker Garnak have managed to see about equipping all of you lot with some new armor. So, congratulations. And with that, he'll begin to hoist up what it looks to be almost like a stab-proof leather vest. This is what we call under armor. Goes beneath your clothing. It'll offer you a bit, modicum of protection compared to, what you've got there. Even those of you who want to be a little bit sneaky, it'll hug your form and give you a bit of benefit without, getting in your way, if you get what I mean. So for all intents and purposes, this is basically a piece of clothing with the same stats as leather armor. So this will not count to any, barbarian rage, any monk bullshit.
Oh, that's nice.
Falco will begin to tap it and hand it out to everyone before at last his eyes sort of fix on.
Will that change my AC or something?
It will, or it did mine.
It will add an extra 1 to your AC because you've got the jacket that goes over the top as well. So if it doesn't, let me know and I'll sort it. Which it hasn't done, so I'll sort that for you. There you go. Boom.
I'm assuming my clothes have no AC on them.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Just double checking. Just making sure.
Yeah. So this is, the culmination of work between Garnak, the gnomish leather worker who is indebted to the folly, along with Rags, who's been sat probably churning away in fetid liquids and leather for the last few weeks. All right.
For me, I saw you added the armor in my inventory, but it didn't apply anything to the armor class. Do I just do that manually?
I will sort that for you.
I'm in the same boat as Ginny on that one.
Yep. Okay. Give me a few, and I will. You for some reason, you've got mage armor equipped. There.
Why did you have to name that character Jenny? Now I'm gonna have to go listen to the song.
Which song?
The 8675309. It gets in my head every time I hear Jenny. My bad.
I had to Google. I don't know that. I don't think I know it.
Okay. There we go. So all apart from you, for the moment, Ginny, until I can sort through, because the way Monk works alters stuff a bit, your AC will be 18.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Also, I called her Ginny because I like gin. So
that is fair. All right. On top of that, Falco will reach into his pocket and pull out a small pouch and hand it towards Isaiah. Isaiah, I need you to roll me space 1d6 if you will be so kind.
1d6.
1d6.
Fuck!
oh,
Heartbroken all this time.
Well, hang on. Falco will look at you. All right. Bossman's been hard at work for quite a while distilling this stuff, but it's a little bit more volatile than we imagined, and therefore it's been a little rough. At the moment, I can only hand you enough for 2 shots, but there will be more to come.
Oh,
And with
thank
that-
you very much.
in your inventory, I have added a new item called red powder and shot.
Ooh.
Red powder causes the fired shot to burn for a short duration upon contact with the target. Any creature hit by a red powdered shot takes an additional 1d4 fire damage at the end of its turn.
Oh, hell yeah. Does that have, it has mechanical uses as well, right?
It does. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah,
Appreciate
basically it's an extra 1d4
like
damage.
firing a fireball.
Think of it like Dragon's Breath rounds.
Yeah. I just want Dr. Lysander to try fireball me now, bit.
All right. On top of that, Chad, Ginny, you two have been doing fucking work. It's been noticed. Any and all debts that you had to the Folly have been paid on top of, for the next week or two. In fact, let's go 2. You've got lodgings regardless of how this goes.
Appreciate it, Falco.
Thank you.
You're also good for a week. You've brought some food in. And I guess by extension, that means, nod towards you, Bart.
Bart will solemnly nod back to him.
As for you, Baelorn, I've not seen much of you, so got nothing further to say to you. Get fucked. Alright, and with that, Falco will clap his hands.
Cold-blooded.
Other good news. May I allow myself to introduce you to an associate of ours by the name of Salim Fall. Salim! You begin to see a rather elderly gentleman using a quarterstaff as a walking aid make his way over to you. Dressed in quite a regal black cloak. Several emblems hang around his neck as he casts a cold glance over the group before nodding in greeting.
Yes, good to see you all. I guess these are the individuals I'll be working with.
I look at the guy, then kind of peer past over his shoulder and see if I can spot Francis. And I look back at him, like between him and Francis, and I'm like trying to see if they look any similar.
No, they are completely different.
Francis tends to know me more like this.
Whereas Salim's a little bit more of the
I mean, I
older.
could actually understand him, so.
Good. But no, what you would see though, Ginny, as you peer past him, is that there are another 2 gentlemen in full black robes stood just off to the side, long swords sheathed at their belt. You get the impression that these are 2 perhaps guards or acolytes of Salim's.
Alright.
Salim Fall, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Who do we have here?
Name is Chud. Pleasure to meet you.
Butcher, that's Bart, that's Ginny. And that's, and you'd sort of gesture to Balin and then look at Falco as if to say, like,
That bastard!
There you go.
His name's Baelorn.
Very well, I will commit the names to memory. It seems that I am here to offer counsel and help.
Oh, that music's way too loud. Bear with me. Turn it down a bit. Oh, it's blown my own eardrums out.
Offer counsel and assistance for this little endeavor into the arms town.
Good.
Falco just quickly looked between the group before chiming in. Hey, so Salim here is actually was an associate of the Outcasts in the past. He knows their tricks like the back of his hands, and I believe I can safely say that we're all in confines of friends here, so nothing will get out. But he is, in fact, is a mage, along with his 2 friends over there. They're not as good, granted, but Salim is the real fucking deal. He has offered kindly to assist. So if you have any ideas or anything you want to run past one of these fucking mage bastards, no offense, Salim, this is the man. He will be coming along. What's it gone?
Isaiah would, as soon as he said Salim was an outcast as a mage, he'd fairly subtly, but still clearly enough that he's begrudgingly clearly not showing approval of the situation.
Yes, so, whilst I won't be, working under you, I will certainly assist wherever I can. If there is anything you need or wish, I will, of course, help where I can. And, of course, I and my associates here will be coming with you. I look forward to seeing the professional work that you, a lot of the folly, have shown in the past.
Chud is gonna kind of point to the map. He's kind of got a thought in his mind. Since we're gonna be in this one way in, one way out area, is there any way that you or your people can block that exit once we're in there?
Salim will stroke his beard slowly before nodding.
Yeah.
Well, I would say
Yes.
Chud slamming his finger into the table very hard. Once we have them in there, we need to block it so we can
Alright.
deal with them and they can't get out.
As long as they don't, perhaps see me and try and counter what I'm doing, then yes, I could no doubt erect a wall of force that would stop anyone from retreating out of the area. But that would certainly rely on them not seeing me or being preoccupied.
I believe we can get them occupied, and you could possibly try and stay hidden until this has begun.
Hey, well, look, and Falco will chime in. You don't have to set out immediately, you know, there's, if there's anything that you're going to need, you've got tomorrow before you set off. You'll be the first bunch out, so if there's anything that you need for this, now is the time to go and grab it out of the fucking storehouse. If you want to head out early and, see what you're dealing with, then that's also possible. Your call.
Chud will speak up. At least for me, I would rather get there early so we at least have an understanding of the position we will be in.
I can agree with that.
I'm fine with either. I can leave today or tomorrow. But I get your point, Chud.
Fuck.
What's that?
What did you say, Frank? Or you're kind of quiet.
Oh, the Isaiah would groan out, oh, don't give a fuck, whatever. Was I still too quiet?
Nope, that's
No,
fine.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, with that, any questions for Falco or Salim?
None from Chud.
None from Baylor.
None from either.
All right. In that case, then, if there is nothing anyone wishes to bring up, is there anything anyone wants to grab from the old storehouse? Or are you all golden on that front?
Chud is going to get a singular net.
Okay.
Just one this time.
Just one net.
I think it's worth noting, Solution, that the shit that we talked about earlier, I probably grabbed out of the storeroom, the light crossbow and the rope and whatnot, probably.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Ginny would maybe go look for some bandages for just in case.
Do you know what? Roll me an investigation check, Ginny. I'm going to set this at a nice DC 10. Very low. Don't fuck this up. Never mind. I was going to give.
It up. Nice.
I was gonna give you a a sort of a full medicine kit, but no, you managed to find various bandages, maybe a few ointments, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, that's fine.
No
I'll
medicine
put
kit for you.
the bandages in my inventory.
Okay.
Hey, Solution.
Yes.
In my inventory under weapons, I have an item called thrown item. Is that just
Yep.
an
That
action
is
for anything I can throw?
Correct. Yeah, everyone should
Okay.
have that as a thing. Just that is just anything you can find on the ground to throw at someone. That's what that is. It's just a nice, easy way of just clicking one thing rather than having to worry about is it a improvised weapon? What's the thing? Blah blah blah. It's just it's there.
Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you.
It's all good. One last thing, everyone should also have the ability. Last stand. Just to inform everyone, should anyone ever click the last stand button, that is basically the permadeath button.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
read what it does. If you use it, you die.
It's the oh shit button.
Yes, that is the glorious way out button. Should you need it. But with that, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to say that with all things covered, Salim will make note that he will join you later on before the caravans to arrive, giving you all a good night's rest, the time to grab hold of and stash any equipment you may need before setting out early in the morning the next day. It's here where you would make your way through lower streets into the Piker district before eventually heading south towards Malmstown. I am going to bring you to the actual scenes since you're going here early to see what the lay of the land looks like. And while I do that, I'm going to call a very quick BRB since we're on the hour mark for a refill.
Awesome.
Perfect. I can
See
use
you in
the
a bit.
bathroom, get a coffee.
Tequila.
So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the battleground to come. We will
Okay.
be
Did you say we
right
were on
back.
break? All right.
We are
cool.
indeed on break. I'm just going to throw it
Breeb.
back.
Oh, this will be fun.
Mm-hmm. All right. Be right back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Ta.
I'm also back with fresh vape batteries, which was super important.
Nice. As am I. Alright, top up on the old rum.
Yeah. Are you drinking it straight? You got Pepsi?
No, I've not got any Pirate's Grog. I'm back to the trash rum at the minute, so it's got to be watered down.
Ah, that's fair.
Basically, it's not good times. The order didn't arrive in time. Probably won't get here till next week. Yes. Ugh. Such a rum snob now. Ah. All right. I think we're still waiting on the others. Raspberry cider, nice, tasty. I may
You know
treat
what is
myself.
really fucking funny?
Go on.
Listening to the break ganging out, and then hearing the tiny footsteps of Annie rushing to the toilet because we obviously she's got to try and beat me there. So she's like,
Wow. She's gonna fucking shank you when she gets back.
oh yeah, but she does it on purpose. She does this purpose little evil giggle as she's trying to fuck with me. You just hear her like down the corridor in the nighttime silence. She sprints to the toilet to beat me to it. Desperados aren't so bad. It's
Desperados
stronger
good.
than I imagined.
Yeah.
I'm alright with these.
Pocket, you don't want. Trust me, you don't want. I'm on the Captain Morgan Spice Gold. It's terrible.
Listen, we've all drank Captain Morgan Spiced at one point in our lives. There's nothing
Yeah.
to be ashamed about.
No, I am ashamed because it's not the good stuff. it upsets me. It hurts
The
me.
bottles of whiskey infused beer I've been drinking recently have been lethal. Like I've been borderline. Yeah, I can't say addicted because that's alcoholism, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
addicted to pirate. I'm not addicted to Pirate's Grog, but I certainly enjoy it.
Alcoholism is a dirty word.
Yeah.
Spoken like a true alcoholic. I can stop any time. When's that? The bottle's empty.
Yup.
In fact, hang on.
Liquid marzipan left in a bottle of rum. Oh god.
Hang on. It do be
That's
Garfield
great.
needs a gift sub. Let me
Yeah,
sort
I
that out.
agree. That was a fucking line right there.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are you, Dan? I thought you were coming home tonight. Oh, sorry. Don't answer that. I know the story.
Wait a minute, I fucked up. Let's not go there.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. All right.
He just
Shade.
it's like it's
Oops, we're gone.
Yep.
oh, carry on.
Oh, no, I'm about to say Shade and Steel. Are you two back?
I've been here.
Oh. Nice of you to pipe up.
Left. He just
I
pissed
welcomed you
himself.
back, motherfucker.
I just obviously ignored you.
I see
I
how you
got a
are.
bucket like a real man.
It's the echo. We can't understand you.
That's true.
We can just several times.
Whoa.
I mean, you guys are more than welcome to buy me furniture.
It's so,
Sorry.
mate, we're just giving you shit.
I
don't
need
worry
to
about
calm
it.
down.
Savage. All right. Anyway, what I will say is that as you begin to reach the designated ambush site, the streets at this time would be empty. You would see the odd individual, a couple of gangs just on the outskirts as you enter Malmstown, but they probably just give you a little bit of a up and down glare as you pass. You seem too well armored to be a native of Malmstown and the outer villagers that they don't really want to mess with you. So if you want to have a glance around and see what the local lay of the land looks like, you're welcome to. From the earlier report from Falco, the very north, sort of, you know, the top, top left road would be where the wagon comes from, before making a stop in this small courtyard to pick up any bodies that have been offered to the outcasts, before eventually moving on down towards the lower right of the area.
Okay. So Bart is gonna break off from Isaiah for once in his goddamn life, and look around the path in the area for good hiding spots.
You tell me. You can see what would be a good hiding spot and what wouldn't be.
Okay, you don't want me to do a check or anything for... All right,
Nope.
That's fair.
I will only ask for a check if you point out a specific thing and say, would that be good?
All right, that's fair. So Bart's gonna go on over here, take a look around. He sees some spots that might be good for hiding behind. And that's basically all Bart's gonna do while we're waiting, is just find a place to hide.
All right. In that case, roll me a perception check, Bart.
Okay. If I can find it, there it is.
I'll point out a couple of... Fucking hell, all right. Yeah. I'll point out a couple of potential ideas.
You're a bush.
Yeah. There is indeed a large bush along the main road there. There's also the hay trough used for feeding whatever beasts of burden. You've got a couple of other bushes off to the side here and here. Old rags that you could perhaps hide under. How long can you hold your breath for? Is the next question.
No. Not long enough for water. You know what? That's a good spot. Bart's gonna set up in that hay pile, or that cloth pile.
Bear in mind, you've got a few hours.
This bush.
Yeah, you've got a fair few hours before. You've reached Malmstown relatively early morning, and it's not until late afternoon when the wagon starts to come through.
Can I investigate for how accessible any of the rooftops are?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably say that's just... I'm not going to ask for a roll for that. The vast majority of the buildings are easily climbable. The slanted roofs are probably about 3 foot off the ground. You know, you could just jump on them and climb up to it. Granted, they are wet, old thatch, so doing so at, at a quick pace in the heat of combat might not be the easiest, but with a bit of time now to set up wouldn't be an issue.
Out of these two, how do I ping it?
Hold left click.
That one over here.
Just ping it again, sorry. Yep.
There's that one, and then there's one over here. Are they flat or?
No. So they're all sloped. Yeah, they're all slightly sloped.
Right. There's no way that I could like get on it and lay down and nobody would see me. Pretty inevitable.
There's fucking chimneys on top.
Yeah, there's a couple of sort of chimney stacks that you could go with. Or again,
what sort of angle does the chimney stack that is pointed out on the north side, like up there? If I was to be like here,
all I will say
would that
is they are coming down this road. Okay, that is quite a distance away.
Yeah.
If you are actively trying to, stay hidden,
they wouldn't. It's like 8 foot.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to just point around and go, "There's a guy on the roof."
Yeah.
Same with the building next to you. This one here, for example. If you were on the side of the awning that's sloping away from the direction they're coming in, you could go to the very top of that building and peer over the top.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do that, but I'm thinking about it.
So while you're thinking about that, Chud. This area you're in is going to be where a lot of the townsfolk who are offering up their dead will be bringing their dead to basically trade away.
Yeah, Chud's gonna see, are any of these houses, like these are, I'm assuming these two houses he's near, they're occupied?
Absolutely, yeah. For all intents and purposes, all of the buildings would be occupied, locked. You may get the odd person to head out.
Yeah, he's gonna knock on the door of that one right there,
Okay.
the one to his left, and he's gonna offer them 5 silver to fuck off for the day.
Holy shit. Roll me, move over. Roll me an investigation. A persuasion check with advantage.
I think you got it.
Yeah, I think you got it. As the door opens, this wiry face pokes his head. Hey, yeah, can I help? Can I help you? Oh God, you're big.
Big fucker.
Yeah, I got 5 silver. I need your house for the day. I need you and everyone in here to fuck off.
5 silver? To fuck off?
Yup.
Hey, now, get the kids! Get the kids, we're going out for a nice meal.
Get the kids, we're going to Disneyland.
5 silver, really? He'll hold his hand out towards you.
Yep. Gonna hand him over the 5 silver.
Right, he just snatches the 5 silver, quickly counts them, bites one. Oh, fucking hell. Sweetheart, get the kids, we're going. Well, how long would you like our humble abode for, good sir?
I'll take it for a week for that amount of money I've just given you.
A week? You can have it for 2.
All right.
Oh. Come on, have you got? You just pack everything. Don't matter what, just whatever. In fact, we can probably buy new clothes down in Market Row. We'll damp the kids off somewhere. And just hear him talking about ale houses and whatnot in lower streets and Market Row as the gentleman, his wife, and the 7 kids are ushered out of the building down the street. The kids looking around bewildered, like, Dad, what? No questions. We're just gonna go for a nice little jaunt, spend some of this hard-earned. Your dad's been working well hard. Look, hold a few coins as they begin to make their way out, leaving that house completely empty.
Perfect.
On that note, I'm going to have watched Chud do Chud things and go and knock on this door to this wing. Now, I'm going to knock on the door. Well, I guess I'll wait to see if anyone answers.
All right, so while you're doing that, because you've already been doing stuff, I'm going to hold on there. Balon.
Balon's going to pretty much take the same advice, and he's going to start trying to get people out of this town.
Okay, you're trying to vacate the main street.
Yep.
What's your offer?
My offer is 2 silver and not to shoot them in the face.
Fucking hell. All right. So before we go with that, Ginny, what are you wanting to do?
Yeah, this is like also just like a bush or whatever,
Yeah.
or foliage, or
It is. Yeah, absolutely.
should hide it. Should pick that as her hiding spot. Stick around here.
All right. So, for
But
all
like,
purposes-
obviously not hiding right now. It's just like watch Isaiah and Baylor from there. See what they're getting up to.
All right. So let me. Nope, not blind. Not blind. You want to hide. If I can just click the fucking hide button, that'd be so much easier. Or not. Fuck me, I guess. It doesn't want to. Am I missing the hide icon? I should do that for now. There we go. All right. So.
Hey, thank you, Solution.
So good. Isaiah, you knock on the door and you are, met with a rather rotund gent who just gives you a bit of a arched brow. Yeah? What can I do for you, Adam? I'm not interested in buying anything.
Isaiah, with his hat pointed down and clearly, playing games, in the sense of, to everyone else, they have no idea what the fuck's going on. But Isaiah, oh, good evening, sir. I'm Paul Bennett from the Housing Associations here. I see that on the outside of your fat roofing, I do see that there seems to be a small bit of leakage. It's getting old. There's a bit of mold. I have noticed that due to the current Housing Association crises, we may be inclined to give you a new roof. You would have to vacate for the day, though, whilst we conducted our work. I hope you understand.
That is a fucking performance check if I ever heard it, my friend.
I was looking for deception, but I'll do performance.
In fact, I'll have both. We'll have both. Why not? I want to see how convincing it is, and whether or not he's deceived. Well, that was perception. So get rid of the perception. I want a performance roll, which may have just saved you bacon because that was a terrible perception roll.
Oh, I
Yeah,
clicked the
that's
wrong
bad.
fucking one.
Mm-hmm.
They are pretty close in my
They are.
defense.
All right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad little performance, and the guy is absolutely well and truly deceived by it. He looks over you. Yeah, I mean, I've noticed that there's a rather large leak, and it's directly above where the old fire is. So every time I try and light a fire, it's always dampening the wood. So would perhaps if you would throw in a new chimney stack as well.
Oh, now come, sir. You know we're not made of money. I shall do my best to put it down. I can see you've clearly got issues, but I can only do so much. Don't shoot the messenger, so to speak. I got to walk around the rest of these bloody houses and have a trot. But I'll see what I can write up, seeing as you're such a lovely family.
No, well, just the work starting, and
Well, I suppose we should sort of get it done by the end of the day. It's only a few straws that need to be replaced. I don't think it's too much. I got to get it signed off, but you need to vacate for today just to have these people sorted out. But as soon as you're back, maybe later this evening, if not tomorrow morning, your house should be capable of rehoming.
I guess that's not a problem. Look forward to having new thatch, to be honest. It's been a fair few years since it was redone. Granted, last time it was out of my own pocket. I'm not the head of this housing association, but a very good thing indeed. Perhaps.
Yes, I believe we were voted in last March, but you never know.
Give me an hour or so to collect my belongings, and I'll go meet some friends in perhaps in Khartov. My brother's there. I've not seen him in a while.
We are trying to get this done in a timely manner, sir. We haven't got all day to make sure that this roof gets done. If you could make that, 15 minutes to half an hour, that'd be much appreciated. We are doing a fairly quick service for you, free of charge, of course.
All right. That's fine. And with that, he'll close the door in your face, and you begin to hear the sound of rustling pots and pans and other miscellaneous items being stashed into a sack.
Nailed it.
Balon, on the other side.
Ah, yes.
The door opens, and there's a young boy of about 7 years old.
Of course he's a young boy.
Yes, mister.
Excuse me, lad, is your parents around by chance?
No.
It's just you all alone in this big house.
Oh, my sisters. Yeah, Dad's
Oh,
in the
wonderful.
field working.
Let's
Oh,
find
is
out
he?
who the real monster is today.
Is the field in which your dad works close by?
No, it's a bit of a walk. He'll not be back till late when it's dark.
Late when it's dark. You see, it's going to get very dangerous around here soon. And I'm actually going to need you guys to vacate for at least a day or so.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check, please, Balon.
Oh, this is nice. It's a -1.
Oh, fuck off!
Fucking crit, bitch!
Yes!
Oh, I'm like, yeah, this is a stupid high DC. You're going to get this door slammed in your face. But no. I see how it's going to be. Oh, fuck.
Welcome to Hell, Solution. It's gonna be one of those days.
All right. So with that, the kid will look at Balon, look back into the house where his siblings are, and say, "Oh, if it's going to get dangerous, then, we should go and tell Dad and Mum on the farm."
Yes, it's a wonderful idea. In fact, here, let me give you just a couple of silver. This way your dad can get a drink whenever he's done with the farm.
Yeah. The child will take the coin in hand, his eyes wide in, he's probably never seen silver coins before, as he clutches them to his chest, and quickly he grabs his brothers and sisters, who fold up a few, bits of mouldy bread, a few vegetables, some grilled mushrooms that have probably been on the counter for the last 4 days, into little knapsacks on sticks over their shoulders, as this group of very small children brave the roads to the fields outside of Khartov.
It's okay, at least they're out of danger of the town.
Hashtag not our problem any longer.
Out of the frying pan into the fire, right?
Yeah. I would say with that, though, with the fucking 2 crits and the ridiculous perception roll, I will say that you managed to vacate all of the houses on this path, completely emptying it of any and all forms of life.
Do any of them have windows that we just vacated?
Yeah, I would imagine. The building just to the left would have windows that look out onto the road. The one just to the top would have windows. Yeah, they would all have windows that look out into the compound and into the road.
No, I'm
Chud
gonna
is-
hide in this bush.
Chud is going to wait for our associates to arrive, and the building that he's got a hold of for the next few weeks is where he's going to stash the mage man and his associates, so that when they come into this cul-de-sac or whatever this is, they can pop out and cast that barrier across.
All right. In that case, then, I would say later, as the hour begins to dwindle towards mid-afternoon, Salim and his two associates would arrive, glancing around to look for any sign of life.
Over here. Chud will wave his hand.
Isaiah, drop that hidden status on yourself, if you would.
How do I do that?
If you
Right click on your character.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a person with a holy emblem around them. That's your statuses. And then you can find the hidden one in there.
Oh my god, they're so small.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are pretty tiny.
All right. So, the trap set. Do you want me to do that for you, Isaiah?
I just can't find
Okay.
it. There's so many. Oh, thank
I
you.
got you. All right, with the trap now set, I would imagine Chud, Salim, and his two guards are in the building. Is that right in saying?
Yeah, I'm going to be in the building.
All right. Bart, you're under the rags.
Yes, sir.
Ginny, far off to the right in the bushes, and opposite her is Isaiah.
Yeah.
This ain't a battle, it's a fucking assassination.
Baylor's going to be on the
Solution's
top
like,
of this
just
roof
wait,
to the left, to
motherfucker.
the right as well.
What's that, sorry, Balon?
Baylor's going to be up on top of this slanted roof over here.
Slanty roof over there. All right. Are you?
Kind of in the middle of town,
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
behind Ginny.
So you're taking position just behind the point of the roof.
Correct.
Your eyes and ears just poking over the top to give you a look down. Okay. Is there anything that would be discussed between you all, or is it just a case of
Well, I would hope that Chud would let everyone know kind of what the plan is that we want them in this cul-de-sac, and that when they are in the cul-de-sac, he's going to have Salim cast a barrier to trap them in, so try not to be caught outside the barrier if possible.
Bart wouldn't have said shit. He would have just gone to his hiding spot
Mm.
after looking around.
All right. In that case, should Salim would, let me just double check something quick. Would make you aware that the best place for him to cast this wall of force would most likely be along there.
Okay.
Along where?
Well, we vacated the houses,
Oh.
so if that's the case, Chud would just say, okay,
Yeah.
well, we can relocate to another house.
Yeah.
So we
That-
can relocate up.
That red line there would probably be the best place Salim would,
I wouldn't want to do it over there. That's the shortest route. I can guarantee to block it off then. Anything further, there might be ways around if they wanted to escape.
All right. Well, then let's move up to one of the other houses that we cleared out and get you a better position. And he'll kind of motion them towards while he escorts them with the guards.
All right. So what you thinking? This house here? The one next to it?
Yeah, this one up here.
Did we clear that house out?
Yeah. For all intents and
Yeah.
purposes, you managed to clear basically every
Okay,
single
all right,
house
all
in
Thank
in
you.
the area.
And then Chud's just going to kind of sit in the house with them and wait. So,
All right.
solution.
I wish you luck in the wars to come.
Quick question, Solution.
Yes.
It looks like the rooftops on the southern houses are kind of connected. Would that be the case?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
If you can move over the rooftops of the houses.
He's in good position then.
All right. So with you all in position, several hours pass as late afternoon, close to evening comes. You would all begin to see, moving their way down the road, not only from the north, but also in the direction that you came, individuals making their way solemnly with sacks over their shoulders. As the first approaches this small courtyard, a man with his young daughter that lays down this sack on the ground. As he lays its sack down, you see that it's not a sack, it's a wrapped body of an individual. Later on, others also begin to slowly make their way, turning up with similar wrapped bodies as they begin to put them on the ground. It takes roughly an hour or so for the various members to begin to congregate with the bodies of their loved ones, friends. Perhaps some of them may just be individuals they found that they're trying to sell off for coin to the associates. Eventually, further up the road, though, you would see... Whoops, that's a little too loud. You will begin to see and hear the sound of wooden wheels as the congregation begins to make its way closer to you all.
Do the townspeople just stay there with like whatever they dropped off?
They do. They stay there waiting. As was mentioned, the people here give their dead away to the robed associates in exchange for coin.
Alright. Yeah.
The procession begins to continue its way closer to you all. At this point, Balon, you can definitely see. In fact, where are you? Oh, you're there. Yeah. Balon, from your position, you would see Bart from your position hidden under the rags and cloth. Would easily see them. Ginny and Isaiah, you would probably just hear the wheels approaching.
Solution, I would like to do an investigation or a perception check on all the people approaching to see if I can identify casters.
All right. Yep, I would say roll me a perception check. It's not going to be too difficult as they are making their way towards you. 10. So you would see...
It's a good thing it wasn't too difficult.
Yeah, I mean, 10's fine. You wouldn't be able to see exactly who's at the back. You would probably see two thugs, or at least, townspeople pulling the handcart. It's then flanked by two gentlemen in chainmail armor with a leather gambeson thrown over the top, sword and shield in each hand. And then from your position, you would more than likely see, two, if not four, of those described as the robed associates. And it's these four you would get you would understand that these are the 4 mages from the association.
So I know with a 10, this is a long shot. Do I notice any pouches hanging off of them?
Beneath,
No.
probably not. They would have their robes thrown over them completely.
Okay.
It would,
Right.
hoods up, long robes flowing in the wind and the drizzle, so nothing
Okay.
that would easily be spottable.
All right, I'm good.
Balon, any questions you wish to ask?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. As the cart begins to pass by Chud, anything in particular you wish to know, Chud?
He's telling. Well, he's just keeping an eye to see who's who. Seeing who the mages are, who is going to be the biggest threat, and who to deal with the fastest. Letting Cecil know that the moment that they get close to the corpses, to throw up the barrier, and that'll be the sign to go.
Salim.
Salim.
I would also say Isaiah and Ginny, it would probably be at this point, as they get towards this junction, that you would spot the congregation. Is there anything that you wish to know?
The front two are pulling the cart, right?
Correct.
So they're frenetically preoccupied with, and the others are just knocking about behind them.
Yeah, they're it's like they're escorting this procession of the 4 robed associates.
I would like to see if I can identify which one of the 4 robed associates has the cleanest and nicest clothes.
Roll me a perception check.
Nail this, Frank. You got this.
No, I don't.
This, sir.
Oh.
Thanks for that. That was really the encouragement I needed.
As the wagon begins to move its way towards the people, you begin to lean out of the bush slightly.
Oh, fuck off.
Isaiah, trying to get a better look, and hearing the rustle, the 2 guards, or one of them was like, "Oh, hang on. What was that?" His friend, "I'm not sure. I didn't hear anything. Why?" "No, I'm sure something down there moved. Might have been the rain, mate." And with that, the 2 guards are going to reposition.
You had one job. You had one fucking job.
Right? Tell me about. Am I still sneaking?
Yeah, they've not seen you, but they're aware there was something that way.
Right. Okay.
While you're doing this, the robed associates are beginning to make their way towards the bodies and converse with some of the individuals. The muscle that was originally pulling the cart now begin the process of loading the bodies into the wagon.
I would say now is the time for the barrier.
All right. In that case,
Is there a way that
Sorry,
I
go on.
could time a combat action with the barrier coming up?
Are you telekinetic?
No, as in like I'm waiting for the barrier to come up to make the action that I was going to make. So as soon as the barrier, like I'm, what I would like to have been doing is aiming my flintlock from a sneaking position, waiting. Soon as the barrier comes up, I'm sending a shot.
He does know the plan.
He does know the plan. All right, I'm going to ask this then. So before this barrier goes up, you, Isaiah, you are holding an action to let rip with the flintlock. Bart,
Yes.
what are you going to do?
I am not holding an action. I am just hiding and watching.
Okay, Ginny.
Kind of same. I wouldn't hold an action either. Maybe
Okay.
movement, but like not
Sure. Now,
like just that
annoying-
I would like start running in.
Annoyingly, Callie's already spoilt what I was about to say
Ah, okay.
because she can't keep it to herself. Wall of Force is invisible.
Do you want me to time her out? I fucking will.
No, it's all good. Wall of Force is invisible. There is no sight, no sound, no nothing. There is no way to know when this thing goes up.
I mean, that's better for us anyway, because then they don't know it's gone up. Fuck
Yep.
it, I'm in.
So, in the background, Chud, you whisper over to Salim and with a...
Very well. And so it begins. My two friends will join you. I will stay here. This is where I can. With that,
Chud.
go on.
No, I was just gonna say, once it's cast, Chud will exit the building with the associates and start making his way down towards where everything is. And as soon as he can, he's going to attack.
No, that's Chromatic Orb. That's the wrong thing. Wall of Force. That's what I wanted. So, immediately... Oof, silently, unbeknownst to all... Oh, it's not giving me the cool effect. God damn it. You had one job, game. One job.
Well, it's invisible. What you need an effect
Exactly.
for?
I know. I will colour it a nice white at least, if nothing else. So, apart from a few mumbles from Salim with his hand outstretched and perhaps the rain hitting this invisible barrier and dripping down, there is no sight, no sound, no inclination that this thing's gone up. With that, I'm going to ask you all to roll initiative. You will have a round of surprise.
Will we really?
You will indeed. At the moment...
You fucking kidding me?
No, not the townsperson.
Hey, we got 2 7s.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Damn
it's
it,
a good
Chud.
initiative, Chud.
Brucey would be happy. 7.
So, there's quite a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a big fight.
It's a very big fight. Make sure I've got everyone. And then with that, before I roll initiative on these guys, you get your round first. Balan.
So Balin's going to understand that the rogue associates are probably the most dangerous people out of the group. So he's going to attack the one pretty much across from the courtyard from him
Okay.
with an aimed shot.
Alright. So the guy closest to you, longbow at the ready. Oh, I saw a 3 for a moment, but the arrow flies straight and true, striking him in the back.
Get fucked.
Oh, that's good. Yep. He immediately lurches forward as the arrow slams into him. 12 points of damage. Oh.
And as a bonus action, it's actually, hold on. You can't do it. Never mind.
All right. I would imagine the rest of you seeing that, Balon's shot an arrow, all immediately jump into action. Any further actions that you've done, Balon?
That's it.
All right. Bart, over to you.
We talked about this earlier, Solution, but I don't remember. Do I need to use a bonus action to switch weapons?
No.
Okay. So I am going to fire from cover my crossbow.
All right. I also did Balon dirty there. It was around a surprise, so you would have got advantage on that attack.
Do I see the arrow sticking out of whichever one he hit. Which one was it? That one?
The one at the very back.
Okay. So I'm going to sneak attack from the pile since I'm hidden.
Yeah.
This dude. So now I gotta figure out how to use sneak attack.
Fucking what? I will say, because it's yeah. God damn it! Which guy was it? Hover over it and press T. Make sure it's targeted.
Hold on. Let me targeted this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And
All right.
Crit.
So roll crit. Roll damage for crit. Roll sneak attack as well.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
Use feature special.
Dead.
Yeah.
Use feature
He's already
special. Sneak attack.
Roll damage.
It's Bart's thing to just overkill stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, so
I think he's dead.
he is most definitely. What happens?
So from cover, Bart lines up his shot with the long crossbow he just picked up in the folly and lets one loose. And just random luck, it hits this motherfucker in the goddamn eye. And he just drops. And Bart doesn't move a fucking muscle. I would like to use my bonus action to hide back if you think I need it.
I would say they don't know where it came from, so I'm going to say now you are. You've got one guard looking down the road, the other guard looking in the direction of where he heard the noise from Isaiah. You just hear, all you would hear in the rain is just this thing before the associate just drops. There will be a scream from the three people he was talking to, but that doesn't happen until the end of the turn. So Isaiah, over to you.
Right, now let me try it. I'm targeting this.
Yep.
I'm going for a sneak attack. Right, so hang on. I'm doing a sneak attack.
You're going to hit him first.
Shot.
You're going to hit him
Right,
first,
so
and then... So, what are you shooting with?
My flintlock.
All right,
With an
floaty
aimed
flintlock.
shot with a normal bullet.
Okay. So roll attack first. Seven. Not enough. Sorry, my bad. Roll another one because you've got advantage with you having a round of surprise. So roll. Just click on the attack again and click normal. And then, so 7's your first roll. All right,
It's not. It says run out of designated ammunition.
Hold with me. We'll do it. Bear with me. I'll fix that for you. Try it again. So roll it with advantage this time.
Attack with advantage.
Correct. Yes.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So what? As you draw the pistol and begin to aim it, you click the trigger.
And put it under my own chin and go to bed. I give up tonight.
As the flint strikes down, this powder has been in your pistol for a while. It's damp. It doesn't go off.
Right. Well, that's that, isn't it? I've done my turn.
If you want, I will allow you to reload with your bonus action to throw in one of your red powders.
Yes, I would panickingly reload
Alright.
a red powder. How do I do that?
I've done it for you. Basically, it's...
Right,
it's-
okay.
I just click a box for you, so that's done. So
Right.
that's good to go. Any
Right.
movement?
Well, no, because nobody's I
No one knows you're
presume
there.
that nobody's gonna know I'm there.
No,
so
no, you
I'm gonna
just click.
yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm just scared. My movement will be sitting down to cry as I do fuck all this turn.
Ginny.
Next turn.
So Ginny just hears like a very faint like click click from the other side of the road. Decides, oh, I guess we're moving out. Yeah. She'd move up to this guy.
Yep, straight up. He's too busy
And-
talking to notice your approach.
Let me attack him
With advantage.
with my quarterstaff.
Oh, one of them was a nat fail. Oh, but
Oh,
you're
thank
good.
God.
21, more than enough. You bring the quarterstaff down
Alright.
on the associate.
And then
Nine?
I'm going to use my... Yes, that's the damage.
Mhm.
And then I'll use my bonus action for Flurry of Blows, because why
All
not?
right. So you leap in, crack him in the back of the head with a quarterstaff.
Attack. That's in a normal, right? Because I did my
Yep.
first one.
21
Damage.
is good. Another 7.
And then another attack. And more damage.
No, no more, please. Please, stop killing the mages. All right, it's not down completely, but he's beaten black and blue as you just leap in. Anything else you want to do?
And then what I can do, because of my drunken technique, is disengage and move another 15 feet. So I'll move like I'll like punch in a couple times and then like move back a bit again, like just kind of jump
Yeah.
out of the way.
All right, he's just left on the ground. In fact, you know what? I will roll a con save. Let's go for
With his
DC
child
10.
looking up at all. Ginny just beat the fuck out of this guy. Is
that a little girl?
What on earth?
That was a little girl. She just immediately sees this guy
You can become strong like me.
absolutely pummeled. 18, he's not going to fall prone, but he is going to stagger back, cradling the broken ribs, perhaps, dizziness that's running through his head at the moment. Chud, over to you.
Well, Chubb's going to see that first guard on the road, and all that guard is going to see is a fat man charging him.
In fact, he
That
probably
is
wouldn't
a
see you.
frightening thing.
He probably wouldn't see you until you get through the bush.
Just this big, barreling hulk of a man with a giant meat cleaver. Like,
The bush wobbles
Already
for a
in,
moment.
like-
It's like, what's that? What's that? And then Chud bursts through.
and it's I would say it's terrifying. The meat cleaver is already like way above his head, ready to come down straight on his skull. And so he's going to bring that meat cleaver down.
Yeah. What? No! No! Shit! Oh god. 23. For the sake of memes, the guard
For the memes!
will try and bring his shield up, which increases his AC. Not enough.
And this is a versatile attack.
Two-handed. It comes down.
That cleaver is versatile?
Yeah. 15. I'm also going to say it shatters his shield. And bites deep into the chainmail. It doesn't... Not enough to kill him outright. Fucking painful blow. His shield
And
shatters
so-
under the weight.
Chud is just going to pull the meat cleaver back and just, with an action surge, just bring it down even harder.
Oh shit. He's just going in hard. 11. Even without the shield's not enough. He drops back, and as you raise to bring the cleaver down again, the guard ducks at the last moment. 11's not enough. Oh. That's the end of the surprise round. At that, seeing...
What about the guards? The Salim's guards?
I would probably say
They
with that,
would have been in tow with me, right?
Yeah. I'll bring them with you. Yeah, we'll get those guys up alongside you. And you know what? I don't like NPCs killing NPCs, but I think it's only fair they get a crack at the job. So we'll go with 2 longsword attacks. First guy swings in, second guy swings in. 1 hits, 1 misses.
Better than I did.
Yeah. As the sword comes through for 5 points of damage, it's not enough to kill the guard. But it's better than nothing. So yeah, you're flanked with these 2 black-robed individuals, Chud, as they too begin their assault. Salim is going to step out for the moment. He's not going to do anything. He's going to survey the battlefield and see what happened because he's already thrown up this Wall of Force. And Wall of Force is a concentration spell. So he's going to... In fact, he probably wouldn't even step out at the minute. He'll just keep an eye out the window to see what's going on, but he's going to just focus on keeping the Wall of Force up. All right. At that, the end of the round, seeing one of the robed associates drop dead before their eyes, 3 of the townsfolk immediately begin to shriek in panic as this crossbow, well, first arrow into his back, and then a crossbow bolt protrudes out of his eye socket, and the body just drops to his knees before dropping to the ground. Followed shortly by some shadow leaping in, beating the ever-living fuck out of another one of the associates, and then last but not least, the gurgling war cry of Chud and the horrified shriek of the guard. Let's go. Top of the turn, robed associates. Oh, crit. That's beautiful. Turning round and quickly surveying the situation. This guy is going to look towards his friend. Seeing him wounded, cast a spell. Nope, not flying. I'll do that for now. Empowered. Cast haste. He's then going to move back through the crowd. And as a bonus action, in fact, he's going to move even further to there. Balon, over to you. So you've just quickly seen one of the mages just reach out a hand towards his friend, mutter an incantation, and for a brief moment you see the one who was hit by Ginny suddenly begin to blur.
Balon's going to take aim at the one that's now blurred.
Okay.
And try and hit him with his longbow.
All right.
Another aim shot.
Send it.
Yeah, I'm doing the
25. No, not enough. All right, it hits.
First attack damage. No, it's not a lot.
All right. Any other actions?
Yep.
The arrow strikes the man in the back, and with that, he will quickly just start to turn. The corrosive properties of the arrow begin to whittle away at him, and he convulses for a moment.
So close.
So close. You have no idea how close.
But that is all he's going to do.
All right. Bart, over to you.
This motherfucker in front of Chud is not dead, is that correct?
That is correct.
All right. I'm going to line up on him with the crossbow.
Okay.
Wait, do I have advantage because I'm sneaking? Because I'm hidden?
Sure. In fact, roll me a stealth check. Roll me a stealth check, actually.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
No,
Let me
it's all
roll
good,
you a
it's all
stealth
good.
check. Yep. I'm looking for it.
It's not enough to beat it.
Shit! 20?
He sees it coming, so no, you don't get advantage on that. And also, he will see you now. You know, as he's sort of backing away from Chud, he just sees out the corner of his eye the rags lift and this crossbow begin to poke out. So yeah, he would know you're there.
Okay, so he knows I'm here, and
21 is enough to hit. No, 21's a hit.
Oh, okay, all right.
He just knows you're there if he survives.
Okay. So let me roll damage.
It's a good one. Very good one.
And I'm
Punches
assuming.
through. Yep.
I'm
Yes,
assuming since he knows I'm there, I don't get sneak attack.
No. He's still worried about Chud. With a 20. No, I'll let you have it. I'll let you go for the sneak attack because you know he's seen the bolt as it's come at him, hits him. 8. What happens to him?
So he kind of saw the bolt coming, so I feel like he's gonna move. So Bart's not gonna get quite the good hit that he got before, but it's gonna hit him center mass because that's where Bart was aiming. And it's not gonna like do anything drastic. He's just gonna kind of slump down after it hits him in the lungs.
Yeah. Drops to the ground,
Okay.
gasping for a brief moment before he expires.
And then are these bushes over here?
Yes. No, more like there is a bush there.
All right, Bart's gonna try to sneak out of this cart and move over
Alright.
there.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check. See whether or not anyone notices you. Solid. Yeah, no one's really got that much of a passive perception at this point to beat that. They're currently worried about this woman charging at them who's just beat the guy. Arrows coming from the rooftop and 3 individuals off, making a loud ruckus.
Okay. With that, so as a bonus action, I'm going to try to hide.
I would say you don't need to.
Okay.
That,
All right. Then
you're
I'm
already
All right.
you're already hidden from them. Yeah.
All right. I'm good.
With that, the robbed associate who is close to death's door is not happy. Not happy. In spite of having his senses hastened by the spell, he's not in a good way. So, yeah, he's pissed. I apologize in advance. Ginny, you hurt him.
It happens.
You hurt him a lot.
Consequences of actions.
Oh,
Oh,
at
God.
least it's a dex throw. Is he hitting that townsperson as well?
He really is.
Like
Yep.
2 of them?
Uh-huh. With an outstretched hand, he quickly begins to mutter an incantation. A ball of flame begins to coalesce around his hand before blasting out towards you. I'm going to need you to make me a dex saving throw, DC 14. And click the button. As this...
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, go on. That's good.
Yeah.
As
I rolled it
impacts-
from the inventory thing. So that's half, right?
That's half damage, yeah. So immediately as this blast comes towards you, it hits in front of you. Debris kicked up everywhere, but somehow you manage to duck and weave through the flames, avoiding the worst of the blast. As his hastened action, he's going to turn round to where the arrow hit him. See Balan
All right.
And Balon's also going to eat a fireball.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
It's going to be double damage.
Bye, everyone.
Oh! Oh! Balon, you will see this streak of red for a brief moment. Is on the rooftop, not in a house. Or are you in a house or on the roof? I thought you were on the roof.
On the roof.
On the roof, yeah. For a brief moment, you see this streak of red protrude towards you as this bolt of fire just washes towards you. 27 doubled.
Doubled?
Crit fail.
Yep.
Since when's that a thing?
I mean,
Since the DM gets to make up the rules. I mean, it
yeah,
has
of
the way
course,
it
it's a
goes.
bit harsh.
Get fucked.
No, that's fine.
no, I think it's good. So it basically drops you to 0 HP.
Yep.
All right, so immediately you are just blasted off the roof. And with that, the roof... yeah, it has. The roof sets on fire.
Oh, hold on. Okay, he's over there. All right.
Balon, I am going to say with that, you are blown from your position. Shot off... do you want to fall onto the ground, or do you want to fall... Well, in fact, you roll off the roof, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I'd say probably right on here.
Yeah, go for it. So, with a crumpled heave, you drop to the ground. You're not completely out of it. With you being severely burnt and singed, you hit the ground. A huge exhale leaves your system. You still get to do stuff on your turn. It's not just straight to death saving throws or anything just yet. So don't worry about that. And then for his movement, he is going to start retreating towards his friends. Hide Muscle are going to start moving into a position to guard the mages. His friends died, so they're going to start pulling back. Isaiah, over to you.
I'm gonna sneak attack this guy
Which guy?
with my flintlock.
Okay. Perfect. 20 goes straight through.
With sneak attack. What do I do now? Sneak attack or damage?
So roll damage first. Get the pistol out of the way. 15. You don't even need to do sneak attack with that. What happens to him?
I blow his fucking head off.
Immediately,
Finally.
the guy just drops to the ground. Yeah, blow his head off. Boom, gone.
Yeah.
Which guy
Blow
is
his
this?
fucking head off. It was
guy.
one of the fire shots.
Oh, was it? It was this guy, wasn't
Yeah.
it? You were going for?
Yeah. I think I targeted it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just my bad. I'm looking at me. I'm also red.
The
All right.
small child and her father that are carrying the dead corpse are now covered in hide, muscle, blood,
Viscera.
and brains. Yeah.
All right.
And
With
then
that,
he blows his gun barrel and puts it in. Like, yeah.
Any movement? Anything you want to do?
He's then going to start the approach.
Okay.
So I can go 30 foot, right?
Yeah.
He's going to approach on Ginny.
That's for the moment. Let me just quickly put Balin on fire because it's funny.
I, for some reason, can't.
Let me get rid. What have you got selected in the top right? Have you got the token controls and select token?
Top left.
Yeah. It's just showing as red for me on distant. Like
oh,
trying
you
to
aimed,
do the
you aimed,
movement.
you aimed shot, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that reduces your speed to 0.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, never mind then. No movement.
Ah, bugger. Unless you've got. Can you dash with? Yeah, you can dash with your cunning action.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll do that.
Yeah, okay. Where are you going? If it's still not letting you out.
Just. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah?
perfect. Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Associate guard, the guy who's just been. He's dead. He's out of combat, so he's gone. Ginny, over to you.
Okay, so I would like to take a
Yes.
bottle of alcohol out of my backpack, stuff some of the bandage in it, and light it on fire and throw it at one of the guys. Well, two other
Absolutely.
guys. I guess it could kind of.
Yeah.
Burn
it's
a
like-
child alive.
No, it's between like these two. So
Oh.
the roped associate and the hired muscle. But I don't know how big the radius would be, or maybe like kind of like in this direction of the 3.
I would say it's easily 10-foot square, so you'd be able to definitely get 2 of them.
Yeah, then I'll
Not a
do
problem.
the hired muscle and the roped guy that fireball.
All
Was
right,
it that guy? I think it was that guy.
That's the guy who needs to die. Yes.
Yes, good.
That is definitely the guy who really needs to fucking die.
I don't really know what I should roll for this.
So, what I would probably say is that to me just sounds like a
Thrown
straight
item?
up. Yeah, I would say. I mean, you can't miss unless it's a nat 1. I would probably say just roll me a dexterity check.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yes. So, what would happen as you quickly stuff the cloth into the bottle, yeet it. I'll be kind, and I will say that some of the embers currently burning away from the roof just immediately as the bottle crashes, splattering everywhere. It goes up.
Fuck me, the housing association's gonna be.
Oh man, it's,
There's so many roofs that they've got to replace.
I told you we were gonna
Shit.
burn shit down.
yeah. What I will quickly do is make a dexterity saving throw for these two, just to see whether or not they take full damage or half. So dexterity from the robed associate saving throw. He's fine. I mean, not that it really matters, to be honest with you. I think this is his end. He can't avoid this, even if he takes half damage. The only way for him to get out of that would have been to crit, but that's not the case. Ginny, what happens as you throw this bottle and that catches fire? How does he meet his end?
So he's probably already like limping and
Oh yeah, he was all
holding
kinds of
on
fucked
for
up.
dear life, probably quite beaten up. And Jenny just yells like, "I'd much rather drink this fireball, but you can have it instead, you prick." And yeah, I guess it just kind of like splatters right in front of him and goes just like all over. You know, like it just splashes all over him and the other guy.
He drops to his knees, trying to put out, his robe, which was perhaps the thing that caused the most damage to him. Unable to get the robe off, it's a nice soakable material, and he just
Exactly.
goes up.
So yeah, don't need a mage to
Calm as a bitch.
burn someone.
It is.
Yeah.
Isaiah would just be standing there staring at Ginny in horror. Like, what the fuck?
So that's your. Is it gone?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just thinking.
Yeah, no, it's
if
all
I
good.
wanna still move. Sorry, give me a hot second.
It's fine.
Hiding wouldn't be a bonus action for me, right? That's only a rogue thing.
Correct. Yes.
I'll just. Oh, there's this one guy left.
So just to quickly
Yeah,
point
I'll
out,
move
there
a
are
bit. I'll just move out of the way, like out of the line of sight of like the last mage that's left.
there's actually 2 left. You've got one
Oh, where's?
there
Yeah.
and the other one back
Oh
there.
yeah.
So there's
But
still
now
2
I'm, like-
mages left. Oh yeah, well out
Go
of sight.
right behind there. Yeah.
Yeah.
On line of sight.
All right.
2 mages. What?
Oh
Did
yeah,
I-
that
I
townsperson
didn't-
kind of looked like a mage.
Yeah, I didn't add them to the initiative. That's why. In that case, I will update them to go last because they fucked up. Yeah, that's completely on me. I forgot to tag that one into the initiative tracker.
No, that mage was foaming at the mouth, trying to just salivating over a body.
Should.
Imagine the smell it's starting to
Oh,
get.
it's gonna be bad.
Well, Chud, having heard Balern hit the ground behind him, he still has a special something from a previous job.
Oh
So
no!
he's gonna pull out his healing poultice, and he's gonna hand it to the guard to his left, and
Okay.
instruct that guard to go force that thing down Balern's mouth so it heals him.
All right. I'll add them to the initiative track on initiative 1.
And-
I'll let you do that as a bonus action. Just to quickly throw it over to him.
Alright. Yep, just tossing it to him, and then
Yeah.
the hired guard in front of him with the shield. He's already had 1 shield for breakfast. He's going for
He wants
for
another.
dessert.
All right, healing poultice is out of your inventory. All right, going into the second guy. No, he's seen what happened to his friend and he wants none of this. He will take a few quick steps back as the cleaver swings in front of him.
That's the end of my turn. Actually, before I end my turn, I'm gonna instruct the other guard to make sure that no one attempts to flee.
Okay. With that then, the hired muscle at the back is now going to leap into action and charge up past the burning bodies to support one of the guards. As he does so, it's just a normal axe that he's got, so he's going to pick. He's going to swing that towards you, Chud, and not a hope in hell.
No dice.
No.
The fat man is faster than he appears.
The hired hand who's currently on fire, her with the bow, she will run out of the fire, stop, drop, and roll, and she will basically spend her turn getting, dropping, rolling around to extinguish the fire so it doesn't continue burning her. She doesn't want to die. At least not that way. So she won't be able to attack. And she is prone. That's not good. Sleem's guards. Alright. First, sprint towards Balern. With him on the ground, he's going to quickly uncork the healing poultice. Cradle Balern's head. And pour it down him. Balern, I need you to make a Wisdom 13 saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, nailed it!
All right.
And you gain 8 points of healing from it. As the contents of the healing poultice slither down your throat, it almost feels like thorns or vines are trying to prick their way at your throat, but that only lasts for a brief moment. And I would probably say that you are no longer on fire.
Hopefully, put that out before he made me swallow it.
Yeah, sure. In fact, you know what? He would probably look at you, cast prestidigitation, just poof, extinguish the flames, and then pour the poultice down your throat. The other guy will move in to help support Chud and swing out towards the guard if we get the chance. Fucking hell, 11. No bueno. Last but not least, the robed associate at the far end will turn around, see Chud and one of Salim's guards, and she will cast Fly. Immediately she raises in the air. She's going to go all the way. She's going to go 30 feet in the air. You just see her just look around, take a quick grasp of the situation, and just straight up.
Does she move distance, or she's just going up?
She's just going straight up at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, she, rather than sort of trying to fly around, she just basically gets to gets 30 feet in the air and begins to just look down and get a lay of what's actually happening. The robed associate next to her just calls out, "It's an ambush! Quick! Do what you can and inform the others!" In response is, "Of course, a moment, let me see what's happening." And the mage at the back will look to seeing that the first guy he helped was fucking ruined. He's not got anything of use to her at the minute. Same again. It's all he can do. He's going to cast haste on her who's flying. Boom. So she is also now both flying and hasted. Alright. With that, he's not got many places to go. I'm also probably going to say that at this point, a lot of the townsfolk, apart from the guy who's on fire and turned to ash, are going to start running. I forgot to do that at the end of the turn, actually.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
Yeah. Yeah, they are going to set off. All right, Balon, over to you. How are you looking over there, sir?
He is burnt like to a crisp, pretty much. But he knows he's got a job to do. Would he be able to see this associate that's flying?
Yeah, she's
30 feet in the air.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can see her clear as day.
So he's probably going to feel a bit safe. He's got Chud in front of him. He's got Salim's guard in front of him. He's hidden by a wall from the other associate. So he's going to take aim at her.
Okay. Oh my fucking god!
Yes!
Yep, it's one of those days.
It's one of those
That's
days.
so good. Isn't that the second crit in a row?
Third. We've had like 5 crits this session.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, Baylorn's, right?
Right.
Yeah, I think Baylor's had 3.
So,
Yeah.
First things first, I'm going to say, not only does that apply the 23 points of damage as this arrow punctures through her, I'm going to make a Constitution saving throw, a concentration check at disadvantage because that was a crit. In other words, if she fails this, that's a 30-foot drop.
Yeah.
Don't fail me now. No!
God damn
Yes!
it! I was looking forward to shooting that bitch out of the sky, Shade!
The bitch is mine.
God damn it. Alright. Balon, roll me 3d6, please.
That's what almost killed Whiskas last time.
Why are you having rolling 3d6? She's fucking dead.
Yes, there was a chance she may not have been, but with that, yeah. Balan, what happens?
So the arrow that he sends her way ends up catching one of the arteries in her neck, and she panics, trying to, hold her blood in, which lets her fall. And as she's falling, she lands square on her back, snapping it. And
Poor bitch. That's a good crit, Shade. I like it.
I had to make it from the last one,
Swings and roundabouts, mate. It's either success or fail with you.
Feast or famine.
Yeah. Any bonus actions? Any move? Was that an aim shot?
Nope, that was an aim shot. He cannot move.
All right. Any bonus?
Nope, he's good. Can't really poison a dead person.
God damn it. All right. Bart.
Well, Bart had his eye on the flying mage,
Mm.
who is now fucked. So, wait, where'd my controls go? Hold on. My targeting reticle went away? There it is. All right.
You got it?
So, I'm going to target this dude
Mm-hmm.
because he's on the ground and at disadvantage. And from my shooting spot, I'm going to shoot that motherfucker.
All right. 13 is enough.
Perfect. So, we're going to do this. I don't need to sneak attack, right? Like, that motherfucker's dead.
What
You did an
damage?
attack roll
No, that was an
at the
attack
end.
roll. Yeah. I was about to say
Oh,
that's yeah.
shit. All right, I fucked it up. My bad. I was feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah. Me too. I had to question that for a moment. Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm like, 27 damage.
Man, that was a hell of a damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
I might be drunk. Okay. So, 5 damage.
Yeah, and with sneak attack, yeah. Eight is good enough.
Oh, thank God.
What happens?
So, while this motherfucker is stop, dropping, and rolling on the ground, Bart notices somebody at a disadvantage and fires off a random bolt and shoots the motherfucker in the ass. Unfortunately, they were almost dead anyway. So, the crossbow bolt in the ass was the bitch that fucking sent them over the edge, and they're dead.
Jeez, giving him a Texas enema, are we?
You damn right. Listen, Sneezer, it's been a while since I drank, if I'm honest. But anyway, that's a dead motherfucker. Bart's gonna try to reposition because he's feeling sneaky.
Okay.
He's gonna go there and he's gonna roll a stealth check.
Yeah, back to where Isaiah was.
Yep.
You're enjoying this crossbow, aren't you? Oh my god.
I'm liking it quite a bit. Yeah, it's working out well.
In before Bart takes crossbow expert and just sits in the bush fucking sniping fools.
I gotta be honest, when I was picking my new class, I thought about picking up crossbow expert.
Oh, all right. I believe that's you done.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's me done.
So this road associate is dead as fuck. He's currently burning to a crisp in the fire. The associate guard next to Chud. In fact, sorry, it's before that, it's the hired muscle over yonder who is going to see Isaiah and rush towards him with his axe held high, pushing the woman aside as he does so. Isaiah, you are going to get a axe in your general direction. Whether or not it hits, which it fucking doesn't. It just wildly swings it in the air towards you.
Dodges, does it all.
God damn it. Alright, guard on Chud is going to go in on him. And he's got a friend next to him this time, so let's go with the gang up to get advantage on the roll of Chud. So the guard goes in with the sword, even with advantage.
Just enough.
Is it?
12,
it is
my AC
just
12.
Yeah. All right.
Hold on. Did you equip the bandit armor that we got from Falco?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 12 even with that?
He's got crap AC. Sorry, crap dex.
Yeah, apparently. All right.
Yeah, so 10 plus his 1 from dex plus, an extra 1, 11. It's not good. All right. Not that it's going to make much difference. You take 6 points of slashing damage as the longsword lashes out towards you. Isaiah, to you, my good sir.
I'm going to shank the guy in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go London style on his
London.
ass.
All right.
Gut him. I will fucking gut you.
With the rapier at the ready. Oh, man. You
God fucking damn it.
do
For
have...
how many? 7th in a row? 7 in a
it's
row,
It's
is
just
that?
been a shit session for me.
Yeah.
Every dice roll sucked.
You do have your crossbow, if you wish to shoot up close as well for your bonus action.
True. Right. Fuck it.
Or grab a dagger and stab him with that.
Well,
It's entirely up to
I'll
you.
wave the rapier at him, pretend like, oh, I'm gonna stab you, and then with the other hand, shoot him in the gut with a crossbow.
If I... 40 is good, it's enough. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What?
So good.
Yeah, he's like, he waves the rapier at his face as he's swinging the axe and goes, oh, I'm gonna fucking stab you! And then like pulls the crossbow with his other hand and like puts it against his gut and pulls the arrow.
Nice.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! It's not bad.
He's only hired muscle. What happens to him?
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh, I like put the crossbow against him, and it turns out like where I'm too busy waving at the rapier, I thought was a gut shot was straight in the heart, and so I've like pushed the crossbow into his chest and then pulled the trigger, and he's like looked at me and gone, "You bastard!" And then I've gone, "Oh fuck!" And he's just fell over.
He just slinks back, drops to the ground.
Yeah, goes stiff, and then just like a plank, like in them old Tom and Jerry cartoons, just hits the floor.
Yeah. All right. Any movement?
Nice.
I'm gonna slowly step over him. I can't actually.
Yeah. What's going on?
I don't know
with
what's
that?
going on.
What have you got selected in the old top right? Oh, sorry, top left.
Oh.
You've got target thing selected, haven't you? You want the very top one. Select tokens. There you go.
My bad.
It's all good. Who's left? That's the question.
That is a great question.
That is a great
This
fucking
mage.
question. So we've got mage at the bottom. They're dead.
And
They're
a
out. of it.
hired muscle and an associate
Yeah.
guard in front of Chad.
Yeah, there's not really many left at this moment in time. All right. Ginny.
All right.
Over to you.
Okay. Let's get moving. I can step onto a corpse, right? Like it's not
Absolutely.
gonna-
Yeah.
Foot goes into the rib cage.
Yeah.
So,
Ah.
and then I'll use Step of the Wind to move another 45 feet.
The rogue's like, no.
And I would like to.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Contemplating if I want to try and restrain this person or if I just want to smack the shit out of them.
Your call.
I feel matter at this point. So
Smack him
just
while
beat the
restraining
fuck out of him.
What do you want to do, Ginny?
Okay. Let's give them a whack.
All right.
Donk.
that enough?
11. No. As
Okay,
you
fair.
swing the staff towards him, he sees this would connect for in the last minute. He quickly throws.
Sees
both
me
of his
like
hands
running.
Yeah. No, fuck. And just immediately.
Blow the whistle! Blow the whistle!
So he's going to use his reaction to cast shield. This quick shimmering energy erupts, stopping the quarterstaff.
Huh, what was this noise? An Aztec death whistle? It sounds like a scream, by the way.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, it is awful.
Yeah. Can I still use my bonus action for another attack?
Your bonus action was the step of the wind.
Oh yeah,
I
true.
believe.
Yeah, never mind.
Yes.
Then that's my turn.
All right. He is not in a happy place. That rope associate's dead. I can take them out of the tracker. All right. Chud.
All right. Well, Chud is going to grappling pin the hired associate in front of him.
All right.
Sit on him to death.
So, you need to actually grapple him first, annoyingly. So with the way grappling pin works is you need to attack them first and grapple them, and then on the next turn you can do the grappling pin. Or you need something, a way to restrain them, which I believe you've got a better way of doing things.
I think I'm going to throw the net on him.
All right. Throw up your net. You quickly reach behind you. Grab the net. Cast it forth. I'm going to say... Oh, fuck off.
Oh, that is so good.
Just what? Why? Why? Foundry, please, no. All right. I guess this is basically you're going for the ensnaring.
Yeah, I'm wanting him tangled up in that net because I don't want to kill him. I want him as a prisoner.
He's going to be restrained immediately. Nothing it can do against that. Yeah. As the net goes out, whoop, wraps him up. I would say with a crit, it also tangles up around his sword, around his shield, and he just immediately, with the force of it, drops to the ground.
And after he's done throwing the net, as loud as Chud can get, this is your one and only chance. Surrender, you'll be allowed to live. If you continue to resist, you will die. There is no escaping this place.
Roll me an intimidation check. The robed associate at the far end's got bigger problems to worry about. He doesn't hear you. He's currently seeing this incredibly annoyed elf make her way towards him while going, fuck. Let's see whether or not the associate and the other one understand hide muscle. All right, I would say the guard on the ground will give up the fight as much. I mean, he's already on the ground. You know, he can't really do much. The other thug, the hired muscle, he doesn't seem to fully comprehend the situation he's in. You know, panic, terrors probably overcame his system. You got burning buildings next to him. There's a jar of alcohol burning on the ground with a dead mage. There's dead bodies all over the place. He's all common sense has just vanished from from him. So yeah, he's gonna, the hired muscle's gonna fight on, but the associate guard will succumb. He just goes limp on the ground.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Which one went limp?
The guy who's currently in the net.
Okay.
Yeah, they've both got the same wisdom throw, so I used it with, you know, they're both on a 0, so. So yeah, the hired muscle is still in the fight because he doesn't understand, you know, fear. Fight or flight's kicked in and he's chose to fight rather than flight. But the associate guard, for all intents and purposes, I will take him out of the initiative. Chud.
That is all of his actions. I mean, not much he can do.
The hired muscle, on the other hand, in a frenzy, with his pickaxe, or axe for that matter, with 2 hands, is going to swing it towards you. Hits.
And, yep.
And gets a good one. Oh. The pickaxe just cuts through, piercing through the armor, through the leather. I would probably say like your upper leg, just because that's where we can reach easily with this pickaxe. And with that, Salim's guard will move in and try and end this guy in the meantime. With a swing at the ready, he certainly hits. Going two-handed to try and cut the guy down to save you, which isn't enough. End of the turn. At this point, that fire's getting pretty big.
Yeah. Yep. On brand.
I feel like we should send that mage to do something about it.
Fuck him.
Salim.
Hey, I'm not paying for the housing association. We better put that shit out.
So Salim, seeing that this situation is well and truly under control, he will drop the wall of force at the end of the turn. And with a bit of a skip, he will start making his way out of the building away from the inferno.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
Yeah, anything else he can do? He will actually... Yeah, he'll cast Misty Step and get a little further out of dodge. You see him just quickly go, hey, oh, no. Starts jogging out of the building, and as he gets into an open area, he just bamps across to the other side of the road. Go on.
Once it's all cleared up, I have something Isaiah would like to do.
All right. I'm going to move a few more of the townsfolk who are now fleeing in all directions. They really do not want to be here. Yeah, Salim's guards. That other one would move up. Have I missed any?
There's a townsperson down here.
Yeah, that he ran that way. He's currently clawing at the door, trying to get in.
Right. Well, if it makes it easier for you, I was going to scream out to all the townsfolk.
Mm-hmm.
So Isaiah would yell out to all the townsfolk, like, anyone that came here to sell your corpses, come to me. You'll collect your money for your corpses on the condition that you saw fucking nothing.
All right. For the moment, I will say that a lot of the townsfolk freeze in their tracks. We'll see what happens at the end when it's all calmed down. Because at the moment, there is still someone who wants to very much save his own skin. This is the fucking support mage. In a fit of panic. I think so. I think at this point he would just panic. He's going to cast Expedite Retreat and try and go. He will first start running. 30 feet.
What's that do again?
Basically, as a bonus action, he can dash.
Okay. So he disengages probably with action and no,
his action was to cast the spell. In fact, no, so that is a bonus action to... no, it's a bonus action to cast the spell, and then he gets to dash. So you do get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Okay, so I haven't targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Not so fast.
Oh, 7. That's good. Anything you wish to... you got anything else you can throw at that?
No, I do not think so. Not on a reaction, at least.
Oh, all right. He's then, as his movement, going to start moving further away, 60 feet to there. As an action, he will... Yes. He's going to turn around, look towards you, Ginny. Offer a
I swear to God.
shit-eating grin and a smirk with an outstretched hand. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay, well that can at least be fun.
No!
Okay, I made it.
For a brief moment, you feel the arcane magics begin to wrap around you, trying to pull and push you apart into something else, but with a iron will, you brush it off.
What was he gonna turn me into?
Oh.
Sheep.
We will never find out.
Yeah, that's that. Balon, over to you.
Balorn was at first going to try and rescue Chud with this taking this hired muscle right here. But watching a robed associate just run right in front of him, he can't help but resist taking the shot. So he's going to do an aim. Actually, no. He's going to do a pinning shot on this associate.
Oh, smart. The arrow goes... Oh, even with the shield, it's not enough. It hits, not enough for him to ignore it. So yeah, the arrow goes through the robe, through, in fact, I would say through his foot, his leg, pinning him to a wooden beam.
A little bit. No. Wow.
Yeah, so he just needs to make a strength saving throw just to make sure he's pinned, but...
Okay.
Come on, big numbers. Big numbers.
But his strength sucks.
His strength sucks, and it's against your dex.
Ooh.
So that would be a... what, DC 15? 14?
My dex is...
Oh,
not going to matter.
Shit! Oh my god!
The arrow passes through his leg. So he'll take the damage. But yeah, a bit too much force. Arrow just cuts straight through. With his
That's okay.
retreat. He is, yeah. Any movement, any bonus actions?
Bonus action, he's going to cast Consumption.
Okay.
So, what is this again? It's 1d10, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has to make a
Max.
Constitution saving throw against that.
Yep. That's max roll. Nice. Con save. Fails.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the Expeditious Retreat also needs a concentration check. See whether or not he can keep it up, which he does.
They make pills for that.
ED pills. So yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Limping, wounded, but whatever arcane magics are in play are keeping him up and going. Any movement, Balon? Since you didn't aim shot.
No, he's going to stay there. He feels pretty safe there.
All right. Bart.
Well, shit. So, Bart was planning to attack the dude that was enwebbed or slowed, but since he sees somebody running away, he's gonna go after that motherfucker and shoot him from the bush. It's advantage, right? Yeah. Since I'm hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's the attack. The damage.
5. Yeah.
And just in case.
Bushwhacker Bart.
The sneak attack damage.
The bushes are speaking thieves'
Oh my
camp.
god.
Oh, that's
my
so
God.
good.
It's not enough though.
Not enough? Okay.
Not enough. He is pincushioned and, if left to his own devices, will no doubt bleed out in time. But it's not enough to outright kill him.
Yeah. So I've used my action and not my bonus action.
Not your bonus action, not your movement.
What do I have? Oh, okay, listen.
Go on.
Bart's gonna come out of hiding.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, he's gonna throw a bunch of ball bearings in this motherfucker's path.
All right.
How the fuck am I doing that?
Ball bearings. If you're just gonna throw it at him, it's just so he can't.
I'm gonna throw him at the ground in front of him.
Okay. Sort of like in the place he's gonna run. So like there.
Yes. And I have 100 of them. I'm throwing all of them.
All right, all 1,000 on the ground.
No, I only have 100. I think.
Okay.
It says bag 1,000, but then it has 100 in a parentheses. I'm assuming that means I have 100.
Yes, right. Yeah, you do. You've only. You should have 1,000 actually. That's my bad. No, you should have 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm not gonna throw the whole bag. I thought I only had 100. Let's throw half the bag.
Okay, so you're gonna scatter 500 ball bearings in his path.
Yeah. What do I need to do for that? Anything?
Nope. You just do it.
Okay. Then that's
When
my
he
bonus
moves,
action.
when he moves over it, he will have to make a save. So the fact that you can do that, just throw me up the fast hands thing, just so we've got a reference of how you managed to do this with a bonus action.
Sure. Let me find the motherfucker.
Use feature. All right.
It's not there.
Isaiah.
Fast hands. There we go.
Over to you, Isaiah.
Well, everybody's seen all the fuss going on, so I'm gonna have to shoot the cunt, in I.
Yes. It's time to do something.
Wow.
Yep. See, he would have yelled out looking for the townspeople. They're all a bit like fussed, and then he's looked to his right and seen them doing shit. So he's pulled up his crossbow and he's like, "Well, here we fucking go." Whopping.
Whopping indeed. That is a solid hit.
Get fucked. Oh,
You say that,
that's not so bad.
but he only had
He's
2
nearly
HP.
dead.
He only had 2 HP left. What happens?
I would shoot him in, and it's sort of like the crossbow isn't as good as it normally is, so it sort of fails the shot almost, and it hits him in the eye, and it's in his eye, but he's still alive, and he starts to panic, and he turns around to run, like holding onto his face, falls on the ball bearings, lands face first, and the arrow just goes straight through his skull.
God damn, Frank, that's fucking sick. I love it.
So Isaiah sort of just shrugs and goes, "Nice teamwork, Bart. Well done, son." Anyway, any of you townsfolk want a bit of cash?
I would say all the townsfolk at this point have stopped running. You know, hearing you call out, they're umming and ahhing, but yeah, we'll sort of close that out. I'm going to ask Ginny and Chud. Do you two have any? What do you want to do with this last guy? In fact, Ginny, we'll go with Ginny first. See what do you do first, Ginny?
Who's the last guy?
The
That
two
horse-
in front of Chud.
One's out of the fight, netted up. The guy with the top hat and the pick is the last guy.
Top hat and a pick. Does he actually have a top hat and a
He
pick?
does.
He
Yeah,
does.
he really
Oh.
does.
Walk over to him.
So you don't have to worry straight about about rules written. What do you want to do with him?
Can I just stand like behind him and look intimidating? Like, I don't want to intimidate him, but if like Chud or anyone else were going to like try and coerce out anything out of him, I'd like to support that.
All right, so you're gonna.
Oh, your backup. Yeah.
You're
Backup
gonna help.
intimidation. I like it.
Yeah,
All right,
with my bloody staff.
bloody staff, blooded knuckles. You've just set someone on fire with a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah, that's still burning next to us.
That's still, yeah. I would imagine at this point, it's been a few seconds. It's starting to die down a little, mostly just on the poor mage whose robes are still on fire.
Yeah.
All right, Chud. Regardless of what you do, you have advantage.
Chud was going to go chase down the fleeing mage, but, well, he doesn't like taking a pickaxe to the leg. There is no coming back for this motherfucker. Even if he threw down his weapon, he's going to get the meat cleaver.
As he tries to pull back, he turns to Ginny. See Ginny stood there with arms folded, covered in blood. Turns his attention back to Chud as the meat cleaver swings towards him. Roll damage.
That meat
Yep.
cleaver. Ooh,
You filleted him.
yeah. Yeah, that
What
meat
happens?
cleaver just comes down, like hits the side of his head,
Him.
hits the neck, kind of starts splitting the body in half, goes past the sternum and stops kind of near the pelvic area, and he just kind of like splits open and falls to the ground.
Peels apart from shoulder to hips before eventually collapsing to the ground. with that, that's combat over. I'm going to call a quick BRB before we get into the RP side of things.
Perfect. I need to piss.
Well done. Well done.
I thought that was supposed to be hard, Solution.
Yeah. I
A lot of
mean,
crits. A lot of crits.
The amount of
Hey, speak for
crit
yourself,
rolls,
Hazel.
though.
Also,
damn
it's
it.
not over yet. I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
yeah. That
I'm
was fucking stupid amount of crits. God damn. I'll be right back. Plot while I'm on the toilet. Oh, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. That was a very much an up and down sort of affair.
That was fun. That was very fun.
Now I know what Ares feels like.
Yes, I would imagine, Baylon, your clothes are very black and charred at this point.
They made more than one leather armor for everyone, right?
I'm sure there will be. That first round of surprise was fucking paramount. You did really well on that.
I kind of want to know.
Yeah, I mean, that pretty
magic
much
that one
crippled one mage.
Yeah.
I want to know what kind of magic he used.
That was an ice mage.
Ooh.
First one dropped was the ice. The fire one, you saw him
Yep, saw him
Yeah.
very well.
up close and personal. The one who was flying was lightning, but didn't get much chance to get any of that off. And then the last one who was fleeing was like an abjuration support. So we had things like haste, retreat.
I honestly thought when that bitch went in the air, I was like, we have one turn to get her out of the sky.
Yeah,
on the
right.
fucking ground. And here comes fucking Shade with a crit, and I'm just like,
A turnover.
I'm back.
I was like, yep, she's gonna go in the air. She's gonna Palpatine a few people. She's then gonna fly off. It's gonna be great. Well done. All right. By the sounds of it, we're all back. So, as the din of battle dies down, the fearful faces of all of the remaining townsfolk begin to glance at all of you. Those who heard the call of, we'll pay you if you keep your mouth shut. They're unsure. The only thing that you would certainly hear is a few streets down, a bell would start to ring. A bell signaling, fire! Fire!
well, let's make it quick here, gentlemen and ladies. Let's get these townsfolk paid off so that they don't say shit. Quickly rifle through the pockets of the ones we've killed for anything that's important. And I'm going to take my prisoner here. And I'm going to grab up the net and sling it over my back with him still in it and say, basically, well, tell him, you move, you do anything stupid, this net is getting thrown on the ground so goddamn hard you're getting knocked out.
Yeah, you would have a few minutes at least to be able to sort whatever you need out. It's late in the evening. Most people would be sat at home having their evening meals, spending time with the family, or for the labourers at least, they would most likely be in bed. So it would certainly take a while for people to start rousing. So, Chugs, you're doing that, Baylor?
Baylor's going to go to the guy who was running away so quickly. And he's going to start rifling through his pockets.
Ginny?
I guess I'll go help deal with the townsfolk.
Okay.
Since they'll be wanting money.
The crowd begins to coalesce around Isaiah and Ginny.
I'd kind of whisper to Isaiah, like, do you think 1 silver a person is alright?
Yeah, I mean, I reckon, let's have a look what's around the corpses. If you could sneak off and grab me a few coins so that this ain't just coming out of my fucking pocket, that'd be lovely. He'd keep trying to control the crowd whilst Ginny was doing whatever she does after he asks her to have a look around. But he's come once, come all, fucking 2 for 1, 1 for 2, boss. Here's your corpse, get your fresh corpse. Give me your corpse. There you go. You ain't seen shit, you saw nothing, but I've got a coin for you.
Go on, Ginny.
You should do a quick count of how many people are around. I think it's 7, right? 3, 4,
there is
5,
7.
6,
I've
7.
missed any? I don't think I have. Yeah,
and
7.
I just hand him 7 silver from my own pockets, whatever, and then I'll go and help look through the corpses. I guess this guy first.
All right. So with the 7 silver in hand, what you say? You give me 1 to each, Isaiah.
Yeah, silver each, and with every person that he'd hand the silver to, when he puts the silver in their hands, he'd grab their hands and be like, "You didn't see fucking anything." He'd be really sort of putting down that he's giving these people this silver, but he is, telling them to shut the fuck up.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh, fuck it.
I don't know what you're saying fucking for. You're an expert at insight, my friend.
Am I?
Hmm.
Oh, I am. That wasn't very... Well, am I? Fucking hell.
7
Jesus
again.
Christ. Why is it with me in 7s, this fucking game?
I mean, you. The only thing that you'd be able to gather in the chaos of this is that they all do seem somewhat grateful. You get the impression that a silver each is more than they were offered, perhaps before it was per corpse that they got coin. There is still, fear and shock etched across each and everyone's face. This escalated in a matter of seconds and was over in minutes. So, yeah, you can't say for definite whether or not they'll keep their mouth shut, but there's a pretty high probability they will. This is frightening for the average townsperson. Especially...
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Again, just how rapid this was over. Bear in mind, this was
Who
less...
you been talking to?
What's that saying?
Oh, nothing. Bad joke. Carry on.
Okay. Ginny, you are currently rifling through pockets.
Yeah.
Anyone else rifling?
Yeah, Bart is.
All right. I would probably say that between you all, there's... between the mages, at least, there's around 20 silver coins. Nothing really of value on the hired muscle. They just seem to be townsfolk who have been pressed into service. The guards would have chainmail armor.
Chud is gonna get the chainmail from the dead dude.
Is that the hired muscle? Yeah.
Yeah.
And do they all have chainmail?
Oh, no, sorry, no. The hired muscle have just got, basic cast-off leather armor. It's the associate guards who... The two guards who have chainmail.
I'll take the leather armor with me as well anyway, if my guy has it, and then we can just drop it in the folly.
All right. In that case, then, I'll not worry about adding that to your inventory. With it just being cast off, that I'll add it in to the stocks later.
Chud is also going to take, besides the chainmail, he's going to take the longsword from the dead one, and he's going to gather up the broken pieces of that shield he shattered. That's a memory for him.
All right. You grab the two halves of the shield, tuck them into your belt at the back.
As protection.
Yeah, Bart?
Hold on. So, where's the netted dude? Is he on the back of Chud's... Is he on Chud's back?
He's over his
Or is he on
shoulder.
the ground? All right. I want to do...
Here we go.
But no, not this time. But
No, it's too late. No, I'm committed. I'm committed, Frank.
No, stop it, Bob. Not this time.
Go on, Bart.
I want to do a deception check against Chud to see if he'll notice if I stab this fucking corpse on his back.
But no.
That to me sounds like a sleight of hand against Chud's perception.
Perfect.
Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I've created a monster.
Frank, you did
You
this.
have.
I created a monster.
No. Isaiah did this.
Yeah, Isaiah did this.
But no.
No!
No.
Oh!
Oh no.
Fuck's sake.
So,
Bart's gonna creep around the back here. And while Chud's not looking, is gonna use the dagger Isaiah gave him to stab this motherfucker in the heart. And then just walk away.
for fuck's sake.
No, I'm gonna take the dagger out, Divrak. I'm gonna stab him and then walk away. I'm keeping that fucking dagger.
Oh, no. I'm so
No
proud
witnesses.
of you.
Chud
that wrong?
at some point is gonna know who did this.
I mean, he's gonna know.
At some point,
Yeah.
he's gonna know somebody did it.
Oh my god.
So, would Baylor know that Chud took him alive? Because if I just turn around right now, he's going to look at Chud's back and see a dead guy in a net.
Who knows? You went off to find the mage. Chud has just got this
True.
body over his shoulder.
Okay.
As for what you find on the associates, there is nothing overly interesting. They are equipped with plain robes, with daggers at their belts. Again, apart from the silver, which, in fact, I did say a number before, but we'll do it differently. We'll go with a. Can I have a D10 from? Sorry, 2d6 Balon, 2d6 Ginny, 1d6 Chud, because he fertled through one of the guy's pockets. And that's the amount of silver that you've managed to recoup from the bodies
Nice.
of the dead.
Goddamn, Bart's cold-blooded. I struggled with that decision, by the way.
No, did you fuck? You're pissed. Of course you didn't struggle.
I am super pissed.
Yeah, it's fucking obvious. No wonder you didn't struggle. You got drunk before. Oh, this would be good.
Damn right.
Part of me's so proud, though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even mad.
No.
Shit happens, I guess. I didn't
To-
tell him. I was nowhere
to-
near. I was in a completely different spot. There is no way Isaiah can be criminated. He's fucking miles
To be
away.
honest, I pretty much planned on doing that from the beginning before I got super pissed.
All right.
It's hilarious.
It is. So, with that, with the bodies now combed over, their equipments and things of use pocketed, are you leaving them in the street, or are you going to start dragging a few off? What's the plan with that? 'Cause
There was a very convenient house fire.
There was a very convenient house fire. Is the plan just to
Baylor
dump them in
would've,
the...
Baylor
That's
would
a
have
really good
started
idea.
dragging the bodies into the fire, or tossing into the fire.
Bart will
Alright.
contribute.
With
Now that he's done his duty, he'll help out.
With the... In fact, you know what? Let me... Let's make this more thematic, shall we? If we're gonna do a scene, let's do it properly. Mm.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Ah. With the glow of the burning house in the background, you all begin to make your departure. Salim's guards keeping a watch, and Salim himself, having been rather quiet through all of this, will just cast a glance over the group and offer a single nod, perhaps in appreciation. It was brutal and not the finesse, perhaps, he was expecting, but...
Well, that was quite the spectacle. Dare say we didn't even need me to wall them in. Could have helped in other ways.
Oh, better safe than sorry. If they had tried to run earlier, they would have hit your wall.
He begins to nod slowly.
But hey, at
Well-
least we got a prisoner out of it. as he kind of tugs on the net that he's holding.
Oh.
Salim will arch a brow and cast a glance around the group.
Yes. Perhaps once this is all done and over, I too may have a little bit of work for some of you, if you would be interested.
Well, clear it with Falco, and they'll be there.
Well, if this all pans out as I hope it does, then the little compound that the others will be assaulting later will be mine. But never mind all that. I believe the next order of business is for us to set up a little watch post until the others turn up, yes?
I don't remember that part, but I'll just roll with it.
I also don't remember that.
I don't think anyone was said about that.
Is that so? Well, perhaps this may be one of those little jobs that you do for me. Set up a little observation. You guard me, and my associates will just have a nice little eye on what occurs, and perhaps there's something involved for you. Or alternatively, you can take this old fellow back to wherever it is.
Well, how long would this observation be? Because I don't want to keep our guest in the net too long.
Well, I'm not sure that he will care how long he's in the net, my old friend. But no, just to oversee the others from a little distance. Make sure that, the rest accomplish what they want to do, because there is no point us going back if they are to fail in their little planned assault. We go back to the folly, and then before you know it, in the morrow, we have a bunch of the outcasts knocking at the folly's door. Would you really want to be there when that happens?
Oh, I am employed by the folly, and they have provided me home and food. I am indebted to them. So, if it means giving up my life for the folly, so be it.
Yeah, I'm with Chad on this one.
Let's see. A shame. What about you three? He'll turn his attention to Isaiah, Bart, and Balon.
Bart will get real close to Isaiah and just stand behind him.
I'm trying to. I'm just making sure that I'm understanding what's just happened, right? Because I've had a few to drink. So
Okay.
He's just offered us. He just tried to pretend that we were given a job that he wanted us to do, and when we called him out and said that wasn't the job that's given, he then admitted to saying, like, well, it's a job that you're doing for me that I might, give you something for, right?
Yeah.
So
what I will say
if he then look
is, those at the folly will be making their way out of the folly probably about now, so there won't be apart from the staff like Francis, Julian, a few of the guards, but the other party and the management will be making their way towards the compound at this point in time for the main assault on the outcasts' coven. So basically what he's offering... Go on.
I think you're trying to be slimy, and then you seem to make out something. I'm not about slimy people.
Not sly. Those of the folly know I will be honest with you. I only care for myself. And I want to make sure that this little assault that they have on the outcasts' little compound goes as planned. I want to make sure that I see it with my own eyes so that I don't go back somewhere and have, should they fail, I want to make sure that the outcasts don't follow me, and by extension you all, back to your little home.
You do make a point. Fine. Judd steps up. Where are you setting up this observation post?
I have no illusions. This is not out of the goodness of my own heart. This is out of benefit for myself. I want to make sure that I do not succumb to a failed assault on a fucking little compound. No. If they win, excellent. I uphold my end of the bargain. I get the compound for myself and to create a new coven. Therefore, by extension, help you all with whatever it is you need. If this attack fails, and the management, the rest all die a horrible death, then at least I know I need to get the fuck away.
I'll once again reiterate, I will help you with this observation post for the time being, but even if things do go south, I will still be returning to the Folly.
Yeah. Very well, I got the big one on board. What about the rest of you? Are you, Elfin Lass, are you still wishing to return?
So there's only Francis and a couple of staff left at the Folly.
I would imagine
Yeah,
so, if the rest are moving to attack.
I think I'd like to be there, because you never know.
Very well. Very well. I respect your decision. Old captain over there. What say you?
Yeah, I'm really not sure on this decision to the point that I may roll a dice on it, because I'm sort of stressed. So everyone's coming out of the Folly and leaving behind just a couple of the staff members.
Yeah.
They're going off to attack the coven of the outcast. And what is he trying to do?
He wants to basically make sure that this attack goes off successfully. So basically, he's asking you to guard him, just on the off chance that he's ambushed, or if the fight goes south and the outcasts win and kill both the other group and the pariahs. That basically means, whatever plans he had to have this compound are gone up in smoke. He needs to get out of Dodge. So he would rather see it and understand and know what's going on to have the opportunity to go away, rather than sit in the Folly and wait for tomorrow with the chance of the outcast knocking on the front door and levelling the entire area. So he's basically wanted to employ you as guards.
Seeing as the opportunity arises that it gives me the option to see how the fight's going, I think it might be quite handy to know what's going on in this fight, so that if I need to jump in and get involved, I'll do it. So I'll come along so I can watch from the sidelines, and I'll be there with you, but it'll be for an entirely different reason than you want me there.
He'll just offer a single nod in response. And your, limpet?
Bart humps up his shoulders so that he's like a turtle almost, and then gets further behind Isaiah.
Isaiah would grab him by his he would reach behind his back and sort of move him out, and he's like, "Remember what we spoke about, Bart? You're getting there now. Come on, son. You got this. Big boy voice. Give it him all."
Bart kind of snarls at Isaiah. And then looks at the mage and says, "I'm in."
There we go.
Well. I see. Good. Perfect. As for you, Drow, I have no use for someone who is half-charred.
Bitch.
No worries. I can relax back in my home and heal up.
Well, if you're heading that way, Rat Man, and as Chud pulls out from behind him the sack, Chud
Yep.
realizes that the person in the sack is now dead.
Yes, there would
And
no
just
doubt
as-
be.
just-
There would no doubt be a rather large red stain on the sack that has also now imprinted on the back of your shirt, down your leg.
Chud's just gonna. And here I was hoping we'd have a fucking prisoner to get some information, but someone just had to fucking kill him. And so he'll untangle the corpse from the net and just rifle through his body, taking anything, money, chainmail, weapons,
Yeah.
armor,
Yeah, I mean,
anything of
No.
value.
no offense, Chud. If you wanted chainmail, like if you just had a single piece of chainmail and tried to put it on, I would probably reduce that to a chain shirt. So maybe 2 pieces of chainmail would be enough to forge together into a single one for yourself.
Yes.
You fat fuck.
This is what you get for making such a large character and imposing. But yeah, I would say
Hey.
with... Go on.
Chud, you're welcome.
I'd have gotten it either way. I was going to take it from him.
But yeah, so basically, I would say, you know, with a 2 piece of chainmail, you would be enough to sort you out and for you to wear, because you are a incredibly imposing gentleman, Chud.
Yeah. I'm still going to hand Balin the net. Return this to the warehouse for me, please.
All right, no problem. Baylor's going to take the net and start heading home.
Mm. So with Balon and Ginny heading back to the Folly, the others would make your way further south towards the lair of the outcasts. Not close enough to be observed. More than likely posting up in a building just down the road, and here give you the perfect... In fact, I'm going to ask, are you going to... which group do you want to observe? Do you want to observe the side out, sort of outer building, or the main entrance? You know, the road to the main entrance.
I'm thinking main entrance from Bart's
Main
perspective.
entrance.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. So with that, you'll get a chance to post up on giving you a perfect view of what's to come tomorrow. With that, sadly though, you would not get a good night's sleep, with being constantly on the watch, on alert, keeping an eye out, and watching the chaos unfold. Balon, Ginny, go on.
I was going to
Design.
say, if I get to observe from where we're going to observe from, do I get to make a guest appearance and ping a motherfucker or two?
Perhaps, if
Hell
you are
yeah.
available.
Hell yeah.
Yep, I'm available tomorrow if there needs to be guest appearances.
All right. We shall see. We shall see what happens.
Exciting.
Ginny and Balon, you would both get a short rest to rest and recuperate.
Nice.
On top of that, congratulations, everyone. I'm not going to say you
Yeah.
leveled up, but you would all get a free feat of your choice.
Oh shit! All right.
Oh, that's fun.
Like the
Not
left or
really.
the right one? What?
And your choice entirely. You can either, it
You
depends
can
on if
have
you're a,
another boot.
yeah, depends if you're an ankle
What's
man
the
or a toe
feat?
man.
I don't know what this means.
Ankle all the way.
I'll send it. Oh, I can do it with you, Frank. If you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you get a free feat of your choice. So have a look through, see what you want. Congrats There may be more to come depending on how these next two sessions go.
I think we set everybody up for success.
Mm.
I think there would have been more success if the prisoner was alive.
Listen, shit happened, Shade. Bart's feeling his oats.
Mm-hmm. So, as a sort of closing deduction, I guess, probably not the right word, but there is currently a large fire burning in the centre of Malmstown. This would, of course, attract attention.
The fire brigade. Oh.
Yeah, it would. I mean, yeah, there would be people coming out with buckets. Perhaps this may even draw out some of the mages from their coven to investigate.
Yeah. Shit happens.
We'll have to wait and see. But with that, you mowed through that a hell of a lot quicker than I anticipated with the amount of crits. Well done.
Yep.
Well done.
That was fun.
So yeah, if anyone has anything left that they wish to bring to my attention, or things that they wish to do before we close out,
I think that's good. We did it. We did the job, chat.
Once again, Diesel lets no one live.
No witnesses. I heard the fucking order.
And only one war crime. I mean, yeah. It's a war crime if... I mean, no, there were witnesses this time, but they were paid off.
Yeah.
It's not a war crime the first time.
It's not the first time.
This is not the first time the city's been on fire.
Or that I've murdered innocent people. Well, not innocent people,
Well,
but...
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, with that then, say goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, chat. Good session.
Have a good night.
Bye,
Jay.
Tia.
Bye, chat.
Well, they didn't start the fire. They did. They did. They really did. If they weren't there, that wouldn't have happened. All right, let's put some tunes on and see who we can raid, shall we? Da, 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 da. Sure. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. A little shorter than usual by about 15 minutes, but it was good times. That was very good times. Mages die when ambushed. I think is what we took away from all that. So anyway, yeah, everyone, once again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the support. Sneeze does. Thank you for the resubs. Ravon, thank you for the gifted subs. Vanny coming in with the 200 bits. Thank you, Vanny. And Bonecrawler with the 29 view raid. Pirate Captain Redbeard. Marks87, thank you for the follow. And then I thank myself, I guess, for gifting a sub to It Do Be Garfield. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow for the assault on the Outcasts Coven. With that, though, ta-ta for now.
Durs is streaming. Let's go raid Durs. Where is he? Where are you, Durs? There you are, little shite bag. Yes, we're coming. We're coming for you, Durs. Prepare thyself. Ha ha ha. See you all tomorrow, everyone. Bye.